It's just funny.
Happens. Maybe a washout. Maybe a Ferret versus Nimzo finals, and Ferret will freak out and Nimzo will take it. But we'll see. I'm excited because I don't know who our third and fourth place are going to be. All right. Are you in? I see Rude and Prozone for the win.
Has this spawned in yet?
No, they have not.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be fun. So yeah, Rudeclient versus Prozone. Did we get this match last week? I don't think we did, but kind of fun. They're still selecting.
Are they okay?
I think so. Like,
they don't have spectator chat on.
Yeah, so I think they're just figuring it out. All right, well, we're gonna hit 2 minutes and then we're gonna know. Maybe one of them was just like strategizing. Okay, so one of them just spawned in this. Yeah, spawned in the middle. Prozone didn't select his place.
I'm gonna go see what's going on in there.
No, he just made his structure. Yep, he's making. He just didn't decide within the first 2 minutes, and then it automatically placed him in the center. I think he was just thinking too hard. He was doing too much thinking and not enough playing. All right, so in the North Pole we got in blue Prozone, who is our lower seed, but our favored player because he's a meme-tastic guy. Already starting the game off with a meme of not even spawning properly. And then in the South Pole, we got Rudeclient in the red, who is he wants to take the tournament, and he definitely said he wanted to make the single elimination brackets.
So much power from Rudeclient. I do like that he's making more power because he learned from the last games he's played in tournaments and 1v1s with me and other people. He always crashes power and floats metal as a result. So this will help him not do that. Although it might be a little excessive with the power income and the fabbers.
Yeah, I'm liking Prozone's build so far. This is how you do a 1 energy start where you get right into your second factory. He's going 3 fabs. We're going to see... Oh, he's doing 4 fabs. So we'll see if Rudeclient punishes that. He himself is opening 4 fabs. This is a very short map, short distance, so you can put the pressure early on. And Rudeclient's got a scout off, so you can definitely see what's going on. So 4 fabs. All right, Prozone, that is like the maximum limit of fabs that you can build early game.
Yeah, the vehicle at that too.
Yeah, he's using 2 of his vehicles to build a factory while his commander goes into energy. Kind of interesting. I mean, you do start off with 5 mechs, very safe 5 mechs right from the beginning. But he hasn't started expanding out, and Rude's already taken multiple expansions with both his fabricators. Okay, well, Prozone is pushing forward some docks and a little striker there. But Rude actually is queued up on his fabbers, ready to defend. Oh, and there's a boombot going forward, and we're going to have our first blood of the game. No, it just passed right past, went right past it. Oh, what's this boombot doing? Oh, now he sees it. He'll take one out.
Decision. Almost got 2, yeah. That would have been a really nice win.
Yeah.
Still a win, though. Prozone's going for a weird base building strat with his fabs.
Yeah, he is.
Commander. This is
his Bronze League tactics that he was going to showcase to us.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the first round is the most uneven of all the games, and we kind of lucked out last week that everybody...
Let's see a Fabber Snipe from Prozone. It looks like double Fabber Snipe from Prozone.
That's nice a start. To see. Yep.
Yep, and we're gonna see a Fabber walking into Client's base from Prozone also.
Yeah, he just world queued metal with this one Fabber, and it just went straight forward.
He's so aggro that even his Fabbers are attacking.
Yep.
Look at that, he's reclaimed the factory a little bit.
Yeah, and we see an air factory from Prozone, but nothing being made, even though, although he sees the air fabbers from Rude, and Rude's going really hard. Yeah, Innocence just apologizing that he wasn't here to dominate in the tournament. That's okay. There's always the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks when we make the next one. I'll just even cut him a link, and no problem.
Your icons aren't off for the casting.
Oh yeah, I forgot to switch my icons off. I'll do it after this first run. First run's always a kind of a test run, like with these
Yeah.
players. Rude's taking a metal advantage, but Prozone's actually starting to catch back up. He's getting his expos as needed, but we're gonna see Rude come in with a major force and major raiding force and come in and attack. And yeah, Rude's got his proxies up. He's really starting to get into his macro machine, just like how he prefers playing. And now he's going to start putting the pressure on.
Prozone storage from Rude. That's good to see.
Yeah, Prozone has a large ant force here, and that can trade well if he plays it right and got some infernos in it and one anti-air.
Yeah.
So
you could very easily loop this all around this way and kill this expansion, kill this one. Oh, there is a turret there that could kill a couple of them. I think he'll overwhelm it.
Yeah, he'll do some damage. He has an army. He just needs to use it like McClellan.
Yeah.
The history buffs out there. Alright, well, cleans it up and saves his Fabbers. So it's not the end of the world, but he is like only half of metal. But his
Tier 2 tanks.
Yep, Rude's going right into tier 2 tanks. Clears up a metal in the front that Prozone couldn't afford to lose. Yeah, he's boosting out with 2 Fabbers. Pretty reasonable on a tiny map like this. You don't want to go too hard into tier 2 yet.
Okay.
And Nimzo just reported his match. He won against Kowalski already. He probably memed Boombot.
Yeah, most likely, knowing him.
Yep.
No tier 2 for Prozone, interestingly enough. It's a lot of idle fabbers that could be... Oh, and when I say that, he's getting a tier 2 vehicle up right here. I feel he doesn't have the economy to do this. He's kind of desperate for tier 2, because Client has started his, and Client's got a better eco. But he really needs that metal income to support it, especially if he wants to boost at all.
Yep.
Which is what you have to do.
There's a vehicle push coming through. Rude actually stopped building his energy.
Bombers go down.
Forward. Yep. Killed the bombers and a bit of the Air Force, but the commander's probably going to just clean this up.
I think he'll be okay. For some reason they're both mixing spikers in. I'm not
Although
sure why.
He's not used his Uber Cannon and Infernos are on top of his commander. He's actually taking way too much damage. He's down to 40%. Yeah.
HP spent, not necessarily well spent, but
yeah.
HP's been spent.
It does give Prozone a little bit of an opening, but Rude's just powering up. He's got army everywhere. And yeah, he's gonna slug him. And there's a little raiding force by Prozone, but this one does not have anti-air in it, and Rude will just automatically pick that up.
Tier 2 vehicles is up from Rude. I want to see some Vanguards. I think he's just gonna go Leveler or something vanilla, and sure enough, he's going Levelers. You could see he's gonna seal the deal with these Levelers. I'm predicting.
Yeah.
Prozone has that much to defend. It's 123 units of 40, 10 to 9 factories. Economy tab is definitely in Client's favor.
Yeah, the only advantage that Rudeclient has, that Prozone has over Rudeclient is that his commander's full health. Like if he's able to push in with his own commander, do a base all in. Although he might just be waiting on his tier 2 to do something, but he's losing metal so rapidly, I don't even think he's going to be able to finish his tier 2 factory. He's just, all his eco's getting slapped by Rudeclient. Rudeclient's just way ahead, and his tier 2 is starting to roll out now. And they're making a beeline straight for Prozone's base. So Prozone, he's got his tier 2 up. He's building a leveler, albeit very, very slowly. Some decent trades over here, but the bombers are making work on the rest of his space, and he's losing even more metal that he just can't afford to lose.
Yeah, definitely. Now it's 61 to 200. So client's definitely more than triple. He's actually quadruple Prozone's metal. This is really not looking good for Prozone here.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to see what he could do besides a boombot snipe.
I can see him
Client.
just push his commander forward through the side that Rudeclient isn't rallying to, catch Rude by surprise with some tier 2 and his commander, a full HP commander, and kill him. But yeah, that window of opportunity is closing really fast, and it's going right to his base. There's 3 levelers and a vanguard.
These levelers are definitely going to wreak some havoc on the base very shortly. Very convincingly. GG. Okay, I'm gonna report these matches.
Yep, called out GG. Kind of a bit one-sided, but this is the first round of Swiss, and the later we go, we should have more balanced matches. All right, well, gonna exit out. I'm gonna go switch my icons now and get that over with.
Rip off that band-aid.
All right, well.
Okay. This is a very macro-y map.
It is. It's also kind of a twisty map because there's a lot of metal in the center, like between the players, but it's kind of hard to get to because of the way the bases are set up. You got a big bar on the back of your line, but you can access the metal. It's just like a lot of raidable metal here. It's hard to secure, and so you get a lot of trades back and forth if the players are pretty even.
I'm expecting players to be fighting over here and here, and then just across these areas, because those are kind of the middle grounds.
Yeah, and those craters as well. Forward bases that are kind of easy to take are these 3. These 2 are a bit more risky. It's very raidable, and then this fort is pretty hard to secure properly, but once you do, you feel very safe.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a lot of metal in base as well. Just kind of strewn around, but any run-bys, like if you don't catch your choke points, they'll just come in and sweep through.
Spawning in, we have client here on the, what is that, North Pole.
Yep.
Going bot air. Interestingly, I'm expecting a 4-fabber from him. So nice scout. He's gonna get some scouting
Scout
up.
3rd, yep, he's going 4 fabs. Ooh, he's idling. Oh, that's not good.
And he's lagging,
like,
I think.
Yeah, Rude's paused. I think he's lagging. Yeah, we can ask them to restart the game. Can't turn off draining mod.
I'll go tell what that means in 1 sec.
What is that mod? Alright, games ago. Both players just got their queues cancelled. But it's even enough that I won't ask for a restart.
Alright, we did it. It's been fixed. But hey, now we can do this, Dreadnought.
Oh. Hopefully the players don't see it.
They can't.
Okay.
So
how did you do that? What was the hotkey?
Alt-X. These docks should come around here. And these should come this way, make a proxy, and then come all the way up here. Oh, it's getting space.
These lines. I don't... Can you stop? Why are you making so many lines? Wait.
If we're both doing it, it gets spaced out. The game can't take it. I'm gonna tell Ferret that that's issue.
Oh, I need to be able to turn it off. Oh, now we're just making lines all over the map.
Yeah.
You can see me going back and forth between the two. Although, fortunately, neither of them are doing anything too wild in. So, yeah. Alright, well, FutureGnome, he's got his first proxy going down. We'll see if that follows suit. We did miss the fact that Rudeclient lost a couple of fabs to a boombot snipe. But he has more fabs queued out. 4, in fact. So he's not going to let that kneecap him too hard. Though that does give FutureGnome a slight lead right now. But 7 fabs for Rudeclient. In fact, he's just spamming a bunch of fabs out of this. I think he might be over-making fabs.
Yeah, but Future's going to be sniping a lot of fabbers from Client.
Yep.
Client's air is not in position.
Not in position. Doesn't have enough air as well. And can he take that out? Yeah, he does
Bomber,
take it
yes,
out.
he does. Loses the air, though.
Oh, he has a second Air Force. A big one, too.
Client has 8 fabbers.
So he saved these. Yeah, he saved these fabbers, too. And he's got docks in position for these two coming to raid.
This air needs to be defending fabbers, I think.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Client's air.
Client needs to start building proxy factories and start spending metal. He also just doesn't have any energy. His commander's building a bunch now. He's I think he lost his Q again for some reason. But he is ahead, so like if he holds onto his Fabber lead, like he's just going across the map and he's starting to get proxies up and he can defend his expos. Oh, and now Rude's going in for his own attacks. He's got some bombers and... come on. You see him?
You gotta target him. Yeah,
got him. Alright. And yeah, he has a superior Air Force.
Come on, Client. Run,
Future's going to have problems because he doesn't have any anti-air around.
Yeah, Client's sniping a lot of fabbers.
Yep,
he's idling him. Future just killed 2 fabbers from Client right there. That's important.
Not too big a deal because Rude's still got 6 fabbers and they're across the map and they're already getting vehicle expos up, so they'll be defended.
I do want to say though that army count is massively in Future's favor.
Oh, it is. Yeah, he's been producing for a while, and
Future is so good at getting an army lead, and then he just keeps it.
Yeah, Rude just needs to build units from his factories.
He has so
a lot
many
of idle.
units.
Yeah, he's just idling a lot. Maybe the mod's been affecting him. But or he's just been microing with his air too much. And now FutureGnome, he's starting to get out more fabricators of his own and starting to spread across the map, catching right back up on his lead. He's not spending though, not quite. Oh, now he's back in the green, but yeah, it's a little bit strange for him. He's adding in some more air factories though. He's identified that Rude definitely has a big air lead. Oh, can you catch the 5 docks coming in here? Yeah, you can. But Rudeclient, I think he has enough time to just stabilize. Oh, and he's coming in with this little force here. Can he pick up these 2 fabbers in this expo? There's so much docks coming out.
Very close.
I don't think he notices it.
It's gonna be a tight snipe here. He's coming
going
for
into
the fabs.
the yep. Oh,
no,
he's not.
He
just he did a big move command elsewhere. Oh, what an important pickup that he just did not notice.
Client is so behind in units. Future
man, Future's coming out with a massive force
Future
now.
has a ton of units. Wow.
Yeah, and he's got 3 spinners in there. That's more than enough to overwhelm these 5 bumblebees. That ain't good. Alright, well. Rude's not dead yet, and he is starting to even out the army supply. And if he takes good trades, like the quality of Rude's army is quite high. Like they're only like 4 points apart in army value. Like a lot of FutureGnome's values in these docks, whereas Rude has a lot of ants himself.
Yeah, and air.
Lots of air.
Got a ton of air.
Oh, he can pick off all these docks as well with these bumblebees.
He's got to.
There's no anti-air. There's no anti-air. Got more. Huge.
Oh, you gotta target the spinner a little faster than that. There you go.
There you go.
Targets the spinner.
Yep, that's down. Now he has free reign over this army. Now
these are the trades that client needs to come back in the army count and the economy count because he's behind in both. He's been ahead in Fabers the whole game, but this army count has been really rough with him.
Yep. Well, he's got 2 ants on the other side. They're just gonna kill this factory if Future doesn't do anything about it. There are infernos in the base though. Like Future's still mostly in Root's base. Like, yeah, this map's pretty hard to play.
Yeah, tier 2 coming out from Future. This is important to see.
Yeah, we just see them both putting a knife in each other's back and seeing them just struggle with that. Although Roots put a turret down in this forward position. That's pretty smart and is starting to secure it.
For a second one too. Future's gonna bomb it, I think. I see the air. It's sniffing around, just waiting for an opportunity. Future has client totally beat in tier 2.
Oh, he started his tier 2? Yeah, he's getting his vehicle. It's almost done. Yeah. And
Future's playing this very cleanly. He's raiding a lot.
Yeah.
He has a ton of units.
Well, Roots kind of caught back up. He is higher in army value, but that's mostly in tanks and in air, and that can't respond too quickly to all these docks raids coming in. But it is still an advantage that he is bombing him.
Roots gotta put Future on the defensive.
Yep. What do we see coming out of this? We see levelers coming out, so he's not going right into tier 2 Fabbers. No tier 2 economy yet. He just wants units out. And I mean,
Client's caught up in eco.
Yeah.
He's surpassed even. That's good. That's good to see.
Rude's got this forward position. He's putting forward proxies on FutureGnome's side just to ping it right there. And
yeah,
this is going to cause havoc. Although FutureGnome, he's putting it on a pelter for defense. Not sure how well it will do against a dedicated push, and we got these 3 ants on the backside. They might actually just pick off these abs if Rude is paying attention. Elsewhere on the map, Rude's making more inlays, but FutureGnome, like again, they both have knives in each other's backs, like just so deep in each other's bases. But yeah, if Rude's securing more of these forward positions, he's got 2 of the forward positions, and Future doesn't have any, but he has more of his base stabilized. Oh, and Rude just killed that pelter, the Fabber's building that pelter, and yeah, he's on the backside. I don't think it's
a nice proxy kill. No, not enough anti-air though.
Yeah,
Future's going to bomb this. Losing a little too many bombers though.
Yeah, just lost quite a few, but he's now revealed his air force because FutureGnome went from 1 air factory to 3, and so now he's got the lead on air. 38 hummingbirds to 37, so kind of dead even on Air Force right now, and we're going to see an engagement of this air.
Client's AF.
Kind of critical here. Big exchanges.
Big exchange. Client, they traded more
18 to 16, yeah.
Future's got an extra air factory though, so actually an extra 2 air factories, so he's going to catch up.
Yeah, but can he afford it? He's behind on 20 metal, and oh, we got vehicles coming in, so some tier 2 vehicles. Future's pounded this tier 1 army. Absolutely pounded it.
And he's caught up. Future's exceeded client in army value by 6 points now, so that's quite a difference actually.
Yeah, we do see the bombers coming in though, and they are going to clean that up. Although levelers have a lot of health, and it does take bumblebees a while. So I think he's going to get a little bit more damage in before those are lost. Oh, and we do see the Air Force coming in. They might actually clean it up. Oh, running it into tier 2 tower. Oh, just lost that. Unfortunate there. And you can just see them both just taking mad swings at each other. Like, no place is safe. We see rubble strewn all across the map. Whatever player starts world combat reclaiming is just going to do well because there's so much metal just out there. This map is just creating such a tense game.
Yeah. I think Future has used his units more aggressively than Client. Client's been kind of getting bullied the whole game. Future's been very much in control of this whole game.
Really? I see Client. He's got the tier 2 out now, and he has a metal lead still. His army value is the same. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. So both Air Forces are really healthy, and they're cleaning up
Client's losing every bomber to one spinner.
Oh, yep, I just saw that. He went from like 8 to 5. Although, Future's also hovering some of his Air Force over this one anti-air. Oh, he notices it, but lost like 3 or 4
He's still
there.
losing it to the one. It's just a spinner.
Yep.
It's just
dead.
a spinner. It's just a spinner, dude. Come on.
Oh, Rudeclient gets a good trade on some tier 2 army as well. We don't see either player going at... Oh, excellent. Okay, so Future's gone into tier 2. He got a tier 2 energy plant out, and now he's going into tier 2 metal. Does Future start up his? No, he has not yet.
Going to another tier 2 energy plant? This is really weird. I don't like this play. He's wasting energy. I don't think he needs any more energy.
It feels like he needs
that
energy,
metal up.
Yeah, does not.
Yeah.
Rudeclient, he just needs to stabilize in his base. He's got like a lot of metal in his own base that he needs to use.
Client caught up in exceeded Future and army value. He just needs... Oh, he's getting the tier 2 Fabric also.
Yep.
Client could do a very important push and kill this tier 2 Fabric of Future right now if he chose to. He's got enough AA, I think, in that army.
Yeah. And there's a massive tier 2 force with storms in it, so that's not going to be doable by Future.
Oh, he's got a storm. Yeah.
Both players opting to go tier 2 vehicle over bot. Why is that? Why do you think that tier 2 vehicle is more important?
Because they're trying to play for pushes, I think. I don't know. I don't even know if they know what they're doing at this level. But I do know. I do know what I told them. Vehicles are higher DPS than bots.
Yeah.
Like levelers have slightly higher DPS, and they're long range, but they're slower moving. The vehicles are like you push heavy into.
Yeah, and we're seeing a heavy push right now into FutureGnome's base with this massive army, and it's got storms in it. Oh no, Future's gonna run into 2 storms. No! Oh my god! Lost almost all his air. And FutureGnome's panicking, just sending everything back. He does have 6 levelers in this force. Loses the other 2 though.
I can target these levelers and really ruin Future's day.
He's got some
He's
panic.
moving them. He's spreading them out.
Oh no, he's microing back as well though. FutureGnome's not firing with it.
This is not good level micro. He's targeting T2 power.
Tier 2 power goes down.
Already made excessive, so it didn't really do anything. But
oh no,
he's trying to hit the metal, but he's missing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's Rude's turn. Like Rude's just striking back so hard, and he's got 4 levelers. Oh, he's targeting the commander. That might just be GG.
That might just be GG right there.
We got another leveler going down. He's trying to get behind the tier 2 factory and dead.
And he's dead.
GG. Rude takes it. Oh, kind of a revenge match there, and Future was probably wanting revenge on Rude for taking that other match.
Dang.
But yeah, not to be. It's quite the rivalry here. Okay, well, what a game. Just kind of a brutal map. Both of them just really pushing into each other, like, but recovering, stabilizing, and then getting a solid push in. That's what was mattered here. Yep, no, we'll be fine. Let's go. Ferret versus Nimzo on our most messed up map. Curricula. So for players that don't know, like the spawn, this is usually the spawn here in this little gray area. But the spawn is actually massive. It's like a huge ring all around there. And there's additional spawn points. This is a viable spawn over here that you can go for. And some players go right in the center, and that actually can bring them very close to the other player, who can also spawn there. There's also an additional spawn here, but nobody plays that. But yeah, so there's like 2 viable spawns up here, and 1 cheesy spawn down there. So what are we going to see? Okay, they're both playing the viable spawns, but in different locations.
And we have pause.
And we got a pause. From Invis Compug, okay.
Very.
Alright, we got some good sportsmanship. Pro strat to pause game. Does restart even fix it? Should.
Tournament's great. Alright, so
Nothing but like a little bit of technical difficulties, everybody. But we'll do the thing. Mm-hmm. Alright, so what are these two players going to do? So, you just played Ferret on this map, and he said that you cheesed him, that you started in the 2-mex location.
I started actually in the 3-mex location by the hill. And what I did was I went for bought air, shoot 3 power, and then boosted my air. I just bombed all his fabs, and I just bum rushed the hill.
Alright, well, Ferret just learned something from you. We'll see if he's just going to incorporate your strategy. Nimzo, I think he does know this map, though. He knows how it plays out. And he's playing the regular spawn. Yeah. It's a 0.5 second advantage, honestly. 7%.
It was so mean to Ferret.
Yeah. Well, Ferret gets to start whenever he wants, so he gets right up to it. Alright, they're queuing up orders. Nimzo's going into double air. I can't see if he went bot third or air third. But that's his plan. Whereas Ferret, he's definitely queued up a third bot factory. So, see how it does. This map does kind of favor air, but if you get some strong pushes, it can happen. It's a very wide map, but since the spawns are so wonky and like they're off center from each other, it creates a lot of interesting, strange like split areas where it's just uneven. Where one player can like take this hill and this peninsula, but the other player can kind of just take down the center or take the side as well. I think that creates a lot of interesting dynamics where you're just not quite sure who's ahead or behind because the positioning is all off. It's very peculiar.
Ooh, we see a 4 fabber start from Ferret. Kind of more meta now.
Yeah, Nimzo's got the scout off, knows he's spawning in that location. Ferret didn't take his 3rd mechs near his base. Oh, he's doing it with his 4th fab, and he's just sending the others immediately.
Interesting. So, he's doing a split build with 1 going this way, 3 going this way. I don't really argue with this because
yeah, we just
that hill is so important to take.
Yeah, it's 5 mechs, and we'll see what Nimzo does to respond. He is splitting his fabs up. He only has 3 to Ferret's 4, but yeah, he's just taking them in dynamic locations.
Oh, Nimzo's doing it.
Oh. He's boosting. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna.
This is what killed Ferret last time.
Yeah, so what he's doing is he's gonna overpower that air. Although Ferret is getting the anti-air up, and he's not stream sniping because he would never do that, and it's a minute delay. So, but yeah, this is important. He sees the massive air force, so he probably knows something strange is going up. Gets a pick off, but his anti-air is down. It is down. And he's going to secure the 3rd mechs. He can't secure these 2 safely. Bomber's coming in, though.
Bomber's coming in. Bomber's coming in. Oh, he's going to snap. Oh, 2
got
of the
2 of them.
Go down.
Yeah,
oh,
2 of
man.
them.
Nimzo definitely has under control now because of that boosting, and he's going in for the...
And he's got a combat fab out. And remember, this map... Okay, so both of them have 1 combat fab out. This map is very important for Trico, and both these players know to utilize Trico. I can't quite tell who's ahead, but... Oh, we got some bombing in the center.
It's not happening.
Oh, nope. Nope, Nimzo just was able to out-micro and keep those alive. Now Nimzo's bringing out his 4th and 5th fabber onto the map.
Yeah.
And
this is a very interesting game because Nimzo has this. He's going to set proxies there. Ferret's got the hill. We kind of have this
Oh, we're getting an air fab.
This circle of aggression almost.
Yep. So Ferret, he's got 2 more fabs out, but he's also getting an additional air fab. Risky to do since Nimzo has the air advantage and has a scout in it, so he knows what's going on. Does he see it though?
He's gonna see the air. Oh, barely misses it.
Barely misses it.
Oh
yep.
Man.
So goes out.
That's rough.
He's gonna secure this lake on the backside. Oh, we got 3 docks coming in the back here. That's actually an important pickup. Picks up these 2. Can't finish that expo.
Nice denial from Ferret.
Yep.
Very nice denying that proxy expansion.
Oh, but Nimzo just came back. Yeah.
Here. Yeah.
And is he going to do damage? Is he going to pick off one of those mechs? I don't know if he has it in time. These sparks are coming.
He's going to get a mechs. Okay. Unless he runs away.
Yep, unless he runs away. There's a Grenadier in here. Very odd. I don't recommend that. Okay, these 2, they're microing. Ferret definitely wants to save this mech.
Ferret's making grens now. What the heck?
Yeah, they're both making grens. I mean, grens were traditionally good on Trico mechs because they could just fire over the trees rather than get their shots blocked by these trees, but they don't hit anything anymore. Bomber cleaning up some sparks that came to clear up an expansion that never was. So a little bit of a blunder, and yeah, Nimzo's just trying to fortify the center now. Got some strikers, got some sparks coming into the center. Could do some damage, but I don't think it'll do anything lasting. Oh, Nimzo has got a forward fab. Do you see this? He built a mechs on Ferret's side.
Wow. He skipped this metal too. He just... Oh, he's coming back. I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, it might have been a mistake. It just has a random extra metal there. How many combat fabs? Ferret's just still on 1. Nimzo's still on 1. And Nimzo is starting up his tier 2 bot factory. Ferret is behind on army, but he's not the worst off. Yeah.
Nimzo's very ahead in air. Oh, these air fabs of Nimzo are going to get picked off. Very nice. That was a great snipe.
Oh, I never noticed that the Ferretmaster, I thought he sent it to the lake, but he just secured this peninsula. So much metal income for Ferret. He is behind on
a naval factory.
Yeah, he's getting a naval factory. Maybe he's just going to get a fab and like a narwhal just to secure those safely.
Oh, Ferret lost all of his air here.
But he tried to go to 2-2. Oh, he tried to. Yeah, lost all his air. Yeah. It did reset Nimzo's a bit. I mean, it is 5, but it is a reset. And he's got a lot of Icarus out now, too. Why does Nimzo have so many Icarus? Yeah, I mean, Ferret's healthy on 2 factories. Does Nimzo have 3? No, he's also on 2. And he's building a lot of bombers. Like, he does not have the air advantage I think he has. Although, Ferret doesn't have any anti-air in this forward push coming. There's no anti-air here. He can clean it up safely. Okay, so there's a Piranha and an Orca being built in this lake right now. I think he needs a narwhal instead.
Yeah, I agree. I think he needs a narwhal.
Yeah.
There's those airs the only thing I can...
these Icarus and the bomber here. Oh no. There goes a fab as well. Okay, forward position is being pushed here.
Bomber pick from Ferret. That's nice. Yeah, Nimzo's forward position is not pushable without tier 2 from Ferret. Ferret's got to get tier 2 bots up quickly.
That is true. Yeah, like
that's gonna be Nimzo's saving grace. Well, not saving grace. Nimzo's kind of...
He's doing well, though. Ferret does have the metal advantage, but he doesn't have an army advantage, and he doesn't have, like, a map presence advantage, I feel.
This is a weird queue. He's going tier 2 tanks here.
Oh. Oh, he's just building a massive army over here. He's going to push that in, but Simers can, you know, clean that up if he's careful.
Ferret does not know that Nimzo is going tier 2 bots. He has absolutely no idea.
Yeah, and Ferret's putting mines in his base. Could be very devastating if Nimzo doesn't put any scouts or combat fabs with his army. And it's right in the center of his mechs, too, so...
Yeah, Ferret has moved into more stitches. Locusts are coming out from Nimzo, my favorite units in the whole game.
Oh, I hate those units. They're the worst, but they will...
love them.
They'll clean up this lake, though. I mean, there is a narwhal and there is an orca.
Yeah.
It's kind of important, but... Yeah, I don't think Ferret should be investing much more in it. I think he should just get like 1 or 2 more narwhals, and then just Make sure he has every metal, but not spend much more because everything else needs to go into these armies. There's a massive push coming in the front. However, Ferret, oh, this filter's not finished. This filter's not ready. There's some bombs there, but there's some mines there, but it's not enough, I don't think, to stop this. Where's his commander? His commander's on the hill. This base is gonna get killed.
Yeah, the base is gonna get wrecked.
Okay, he's got his other army.
Ferret. Yeah, Ferret's
okay.
Good. He's got bombers coming in.
Got
this
bombers
is gonna
coming
be
in.
A very
yeah, it doesn't do the damage.
His army in.
Yeah, he's not pushing it in. Nimzo notices that his base is completely undefended. Where's the commander? He's gonna get into the energy.
Ferret's just chilling there.
Yep.
It's a push on Nimzo's base too, though.
Oh,
Ferret
yeah, on the backside.
Factory.
Yeah,
It's
it's not the important factory though, and there's slammers out now. Yeah, he's not gonna get anything with this army. Although he's got his own tier 2 factory up now.
Ferret actually traded fairly decently in that base.
Yep. He lost some energy, but not a critical amount, so he's able to get that production going. Both of them are really doing damage to each other, but Ferretmaster, he's putting energy plants on the lake now, and a tier 2 a laser turret to defend that, so he's worried about Locust. Interesting. But yeah, it feels like Ferret's going to have this secure peninsula, but I mean, Nimzo's taking the backside of the world pretty safely as well. Like, it's just these forward positions, these front lines, like, something's going to explode soon. Like, it's a powder keg waiting to happen.
No, he's still handling those things.
Oh.
He gets so much metal with that.
Yeah, and just missing these little metal pickups. I don't blame him, though. He's facing Nimzo, who is putting on the pressure, certainly.
Yeah, Ferret's reclaim strats are definitely keeping him.
Alright, so
game.
tier 2 bots technically beats vehicles, but I don't think Nimzo realizes that Ferret is into tier 2 vehicles and hasn't been making Blue Hawks. It's just slammers at the moment, and levelers destroy slammers. They eat them for breakfast.
Are we going to see mines in the base? No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Pushing in the base again. Nope. Ferret should honestly make a turret here.
Yeah, or some like some mines there. Yeah, he's pushing it again.
Stop his pushes. Nimzo's adapting and making skitters in his armies, though. Ferret is...
Is he making Blue Hawks, though? That's the question.
Oh, Ferret's not defending his base. He's just like...
Yeah, there's one spinner in it. These bombers can clean it up if they kill that. They do kill that, but there's some Infernos still, and those take a while to dislodge. And he's losing energy that he doesn't really... can't afford to lose.
Ferret is pushing into the expansion that's fortified.
Yeah, he's got 4 levelers and a Vanguard in this. Oh, Vanguards actually might be scary on this map because trees, man. Trees.
And
Bomber coming in! Bomber run! He just killed all the slammers! A lot of over damage.
That's massive! Oh god.
Oh no, he has much less book.
Nimzo
sees the push though. He's building Blue Hawks.
The tables have turned.
Yeah, he's building Blue Hawks, but you gotta have vision for that with the Vanguard there.
No.
Oh, the air trade though. Yeah, he does clear up the air.
The question is, can he defend against this one giant vehicle push that Ferret is sending at him?
I feel like Ferret's putting way too much in this all-in though.
Panic pelters.
Yep, and he's got enough spinners.
I think Ferret's gonna do it with this push.
He's got a sheller in there. Interesting. And he's got, yeah, the skitters to watch the mines. Like, Nimzo's putting everything back here. He's re-rallying everything. I think Ferret can push other parts of the map. He doesn't need to all in here. Oh, and the Blue Hawks are out. He notices the Blue Hawks. Nimzo's...
Gotta target those down. Oh, come on, Sheller.
Yeah, Nimzo just lost his entire air force.
Gotta target the Blue Hawks. Oh no,
yeah, he can target the Blue Hawks.
I'm just running for the hills.
Vanguard is in range now. It's starting to fire itself. Oh, slammers are up. They're firing. Vanguard's in front. It takes another shot. He's near the energy line. He's just killed 1 energy, 2 energy. The Vanguard's firing, just doing so much damage.
Oh my gosh. Ferret's base is getting killed by Docks while he's wrecking Nimzo's base.
They're both hitting each other hard. And he's bringing in more tier 2 forces. A leveler and a sheller. Actually, that might not be enough. Oh, Nimzo just lost a slammer that he couldn't afford. A second slammer he couldn't afford to lose. Energy is going down. Oh, but this backside, so many docks on the back. That's going to clean that up. Alright, so he cleaned up the push
my
in the base, but it just did so much damage.
Yeah, that base push did a lot of damage on Nimzo.
And
Nimzo has a single Faber.
I don't think Ferret is
18 from Ferret.
I think
18.
Ferret feels like he's super far behind, but he's not. He's dead even with Nimzo. He just doesn't have the army count, but
that Faber count, look at that Faber count.
He just needs to start raiding again, yeah.
Let me see how many Fabers Nimzo had before this. He had 9.
So Nimzo's just raw production with his tier 1. So that's why his army lead's so high, yet Ferret has the army value advantage. Like Ferret's higher on his army is just much higher quality even though it's smaller. Like Nimzo just has a bunch of docks. Although
I don't know who's gonna win this.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like is Ferret feeling desperate? He's remaking his air factories. Does Nimzo identify that Ferret doesn't have an air force right now? I don't think so. And there's just narwhals placed across this lake, so he can't defend against that. I think they both need to just start doing some world reclaim strats, like just get a bot factory and start mass reclaiming. I'm surprised neither of them have really gotten combat fabs at all.
Ferret was moving into more combat fabs for more Trico and mines earlier, but after that base push, that was...
Oh, yeah, might have forgot to restart it. I think he needs to start up his Trico again, and I think he just needs to get more raiding across the map.
Yeah, a mass air spam coming from Ferret. I think he's...
Good decision.
Realizing Nimzo has a lot of the map, and he's got to go for that.
Yeah. We're seeing like really good Pericula where both of them have just really strange positions. Like Nimzo just has this side of the map, but Ferret has the peninsula. Although Nimzo's coming in, he's identified a weak point, and he's going to hit this peninsula right there. These vulnerable mechs that Ferret can't afford to lose. And it's going to frustrate Ferret too, because he can't defend that. And he's still making so many orcas and narwhals in the lake. I don't think he should be putting so much metal into that.
Nimzo's finally ahead in metal count. Ferret should move into some Trico maybe to...
yeah, or some tier 2 fabs.
Yes, tier 2 Faber.
Do we see tier 2 fabs from Nimzo? No, he doesn't think he can afford it either.
Suddenly Ferret is actually pretty behind in metal. Nimzo's double the unit count.
Yeah.
Nimzo's almost caught up in army value.
Ferret does have Storm in his forward pushes as well, though. So Nimzo can't use his air advantage properly. Not that he's building any bombers, he's just still building fighters. Yeah, like, okay, so Ferret's just lost his metal lead. And we see over here, World Patrol combat fabs.
That's a good play from Nimzo. I want to see that from Ferret as well.
I do too.
But he doesn't actually have a bot factory.
Alright, so he's going to try and clear up this force here. It's doable with 4 ants and an Inferno, but I don't know, that's a lot of sparks in there. What's Ferret's next play? I think he needs to just start raiding the map. He's hitting the center, though, pretty hard right here. Ferret only... I mean, Nimzo only has 1 Blue Hawk and 1 Ghillie. So if Ferret decides to, he can just push right on in. And there is a Vanguard with it, so...
He shouldn't push into this. His force is going to get clapped.
The Vanguard will eat docks all freaking day long. I don't know. But he's still getting whittled, though.
These booms and these docks, that's not coming in there.
Yeah.
Although this push here...
Yeah, that push could be a thing.
Good. I think Ferret's waiting for the right moment to send in this other push. And I think he's coming around the side with that one, actually. I think that's a good play.
These sheller shots, they're showing like a small force.
Orbital from Nimzo.
Oh, Nimzo's getting scouting. That's purely for scouting.
Yeah, but we don't see Orbital from high-level players a lot. I think nowadays you see it more, but it's not that expensive. It's really nice to have. Yeah, I'm surprised he's getting Hermes. I would like to see like an R kit from him.
He really likes World Patrol Hermes, actually. Like, it's just direct vision.
Yeah.
And we're not seeing still.
He doesn't have any power.
So Ferret did reclaim this back the side of the map, but he's not doing combat fab world reclaim like Nimzo is. I mean, Ferret has a force over here. If he just pushes up this backside, it's so undefended. That's such a large eco, but I think he just feels like he needs to push the center. He needs to push in Nimzo's base.
Yeah, and there's no T2 eco from Ferret still.
Yeah, and Nimzo, he's floating some air above a storm. That was really
Vanguard
close.
versus Brooms.
Oh, Booms!
Vanguard's versus... Oh!
Wow, Vanguard's actually...
Vanguard's cleaned him up pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty value for Ferret. That could have gone really south for him, but he was able to clear that up. I mean, army quality. Ferret has all the disadvantages, but his army quality is just much better.
Yeah. This is where Ferret is really, his playstyle really shines. He's very good at playing from behind.
Yep.
Except for that tier 2 metal. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, and Nimzo's running units into a Vanguard, and Vanguards are a completely different beast now. Oh, he sees the commander. He's going for it. The Vanguard on this side is hitting a bunch of tier 2.
Oh,
is he gonna kill the commander? Oh no!
Oh my god!
This is a huge mistake!
Oh,
one Vanguard's gonna kill the commander! He's gonna kill him! Oh no! One more shot! Hey, Uber Cannon down, Nimzo just saw his mistake and is dead!
What a game!
Oh! GG!
Oh my gosh.
Didn't see the Vanguard. Damn straight you didn't see the Vanguard.
I want to talk to the players after that game. That was...
Oh, but all the other matches are finished up. We gotta go to round 4. We can talk to them after the tournament and talk about this Periculo game. But yeah, what a crazy game. Like, Periculo can either have super cheesy, dumb games or insane, like, just awkward but hilarious games like this.
What a game. What the heck?
Yeah, such a crazy match. And yeah, Ferret was going for a huge bomber count too. What an interesting style.
that was a clutch Vanguard. Wow.
I think Ferret's gonna feel good after that. But he might be like, oh, I just got lucky. And he's probably gonna be even more demoralized if he meets Nimzo again. But Ferret was able to eke out that important win.
Ferret, wow.
Yeah, good on Ferret.
Well played from Ferret for sure. Let's see if Bacon made his game.
Yeah, what a match.
Yeah, that was insane to watch.
Yeah, Vanguards. These Vanguards are a different beast.
And these Vanguards,
like, not only did they win him the game, they just shredded so many docks. Like, they just ate docks for breakfast.
Yeah, they just... There's a reason they call them Chad guards. Like...
Alright,
the real Chads of PA, like, dang.
Yeah, let's go check out that, let's go check out that Milen versus Bacon game. It's still going, and if we need to do some tiebreakers at all. Alright, so Sundance is in that at the moment. Give us a time to breathe, please. Yeah, we'll see if these two bronze players go, and we can, we give them 45 minutes around. That's the time limit.
Yeah, we can talk to Ferret about that game during the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, their Periculo game is going pretty intense, actually. But a little bit more stationary.
Periculo game, let me see this.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting. They're both pretty damn even from what I'm seeing. Like, metric ton of factories. Both of them are, you know, 150 metal, no combat fabs. Actually, there's a few, but they're just in the army.
I don't see the game.
Bacon versus Milen. Make sure you're like on any. I was able to get in.
Yeah, are the spectator slots full?
Maybe. There was one other spectator in. Sundance was in. So you may not be able to see.
Can you tell the other spectators to leave? I can't see them.
Once they join, they get a permanent position. That's how PA works. Like, even if they leave, like, disconnect, they still save the spot. So you're not...
That's dumb.
Yeah, I can just throw up a stream for you real quick to show what I'm seeing on Discord. If I can stream two things at once. Oh no, that was wrong.
That's your
yeah. All right, applications, Planetary Annihilation, go live. All right, let's see if my system doesn't die. Yeah, okay. So we got a massive push here. Grenadiers, Tier 2, both vehicle and bot, going right into the front. Although we're seeing some Tier 3 laser turrets, and
Oh, these are like miniguns. Watch him.
Yeah, bam, 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 bam. Although the levelers are cleaning them up. There's so many tier 2 towers as well.
Yeah, he's pushing the grunts into the turrets, so that's not good. No, don't micro like that. Oh, gosh.
And there's some shellers behind, so we're just seeing this massive, like, just warfare going on one line here. It's a very different style from what we're used to from, like, the likes of Nimzo and Ferret. But yeah, I think this game is actually going to go on for a while, and they're only 20 minutes in, and I will let them go longer and give everybody else a break. Especially poor Nimzo and Ferret. Because this map is actually quite interesting. Yeah, it seems they both spawned in the same locations. And we see a large force from Milen over here, but I think he's so busy with the front here, with this massive push. I don't blame him that he's just not focused on that. He's bringing more of a force down. But yeah, the rest of the map is just kind of blank. Whereas we see, like, Uber players, they tend to cover the map. Like, they see any sort of mechs, they just go and grab it. Where these players, they tend to hunker down with what they know. There's so many forward positions. I'm so interested that Milen just put so much energy on the front line like that. Although we're seeing another push from Bacon. He's really hammering that front. He really wants it.
Is that a Hawkins we see from Bacon?
From Bacon?
Yeah, he's getting a Hawkins.
Yeah, he's got a Hawkins in the back. It's slow, like 2 tier 1 Favors, so that'll be up in another 5 minutes.
Vanguard's killing army. Oh my gosh.
Yep, taking some shots, some sweet shots. It's just refusing to go down because mostly what's shooting at it is a bunch of Grenadiers, and Grenadiers don't do damage anymore.
That Vanguard did so much damage.
Yeah, it did damage, but that push is just relentless, and we're seeing some tier 2 forces coming on the side. And
yeah,
we're seeing a buildup of tier 2, whereas Milen, he just cannot hold his. I mean, he might get broken there. Although we see on the side, he might just send a left hook to Milen just to, you know, undercut all this. But if he gets on top of that tier 2 factory, that could be a problem.
Those Vanguards.
Yeah, they're doing work. They're cutting down the tier 1, but Bacon's just rallying every forward. Here's the uppercut, though.
Is Bacon gonna idle his cum? Is he gonna idle his cum and lose it? That's important.
Yeah. Oh, he sees it. He's moving back, and it is a tier 1 force, but it is cutting into the eco. This is important. Okay, he sees it. He's rallying everything back.
I think Bacon's got it.
I don't think he's gonna get critical damage, although.
Yeah.
No, I don't think this is over yet.
I think it's definitely over. Look at that push. Bacon just has to World Patrol. Or like attack and move everywhere.
The next Favor, it's a tier 2 Favor coming out of this tier 2 factory, so we don't get to see some godlike Vanguard save. So yeah, it might just be over, just as we got in. But we did see the highlight of it, just kind of the showcase of how regular players play on Periculo. It's just this forward center here, like it's kind of an important position to them, where. Yeah, either wins or loses you the game. Is Ferret still alive, by the way? Like, or has he just died from heart attack after that game?
I don't know. I can drag him in here for a chat.
Yeah, Nimzo said he's alive again. Oh, he just sent me some messages. Totally have time to interview if this game is still going anyway. Don't know about Nimzo. Yeah, we'll pull him in. I think this game is largely over, but it's going to take a while for him to clean up. So, yeah, we'll just pull up. Yeah, let's pull Ferret and pull Nimzo in.
Alright,
oh, Nimzo's deafened though, so. Yeah, we'll just pull in Ferret and just be like, yep.
He'll wake up.
Yeah, he'll wake up? Yeah, just pull them both in then. Alright, we got a Nimzo. And then, where's a Ferret? I'll drag a Ferret in. Ah, my Discord's not big enough to move it all over. Wait, why can't I move Ferret? There we go. Yoink! Ferret!
Hello, Ferret.
So, you were so hard on yourself, like, at the start of the tournament, but you just took down Nimzo, who is favored to win.
I mean, he was still winning. He just didn't
You were not as...
I still think I played well. He just could have closed the game in his position.
Yeah. were you trying to do World Patrol combat fast? Because we didn't see like much Trico from you at all.
At the end, when I finally got a bot factory back up using my commander.
Yeah, we saw your commander
Before
was
that,
idle for a
I
bit.
tried queuing up for Naval Fab, but it refused to queue up on the coast.
Yeah. Oh, a naval fab on the coast?
Yeah, but it refused to queue up for some reason.
Oh, that's strange. Yeah, well, yeah, we found that. How did you like that map, Periculo? You both started off in different positions too, so it kind of created a weird lopsided battle line.
I started in that position because of the match I had against a Broom in practice, and I wanted to not just always the exact same strat.
We mentioned that, and you know what Nimzo
Nimzo did the exact same strat.
he boosted his first tier 1 factory, but you were able to hold it. And that was kind of a crazy moment too.
Yeah, that Galata was critical for the fabs.
Yeah. Yeah, Air was a pretty big thing that game. He didn't build enough AA for his T2 bots.
Yeah.
So pushes that should have closed it didn't.
How do you feel about these new Chad guards, the Vanguards?
I mean, I love using them. It's way better when they actually perform a frontline role.
Yeah.
Just winning the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where it would have gone from that point if it didn't kill him.
I think
would
you
have
had
been extremely dodgy still.
I think you definitely had a shot with all those pushes you're doing.
Yeah, I think I had a chance because I was recovering on air and stuff.
You had no
Meta was my issue.
Yeah.
You had no Rudeclient going after he killed your base or tier 2 eco for the whole game. I'm curious, what was one for your hit?
I got T2 eco.
With 0.
I did not have time to focus on getting a fab when I'm on the verge of death constantly.
You didn't have time to click one time on something?
No.
God.
Oh,
damn,
man.
these.
He was constantly friendly to kill me.
Yeah. Hello, Nimzo.
Hello, guys. I just realized you put
and
me
in
in
the case
here.
of Reclaim, I just
it's fine.
forgot about it.
Yes, you will. Alright, Nimzo, how do you feel about that last game? That was a crazy game to watch.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm disappointed that it ended the way that it did, because I just didn't see that that was a Vanguard, and that's totally on me.
Yeah, you should probably get a different set of icons so you can notice those a little more easily. The differences.
No, it was the computer screen brightness, because the combination of the color and the dark map meant that I couldn't see the black lines as well.
I'll see Nimzo. This is what you get for taking orange, which is normally what I pick.
So,
Ferret, I've been playing orange since probably 2017.
You know, I've been playing orange. I can find a recorded tournament where I picked orange in 2014.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Milen and Bacon just finished up their match, so we're going to be going into the 4th round. But yeah, that was a very exciting game. It was a good game on Periculo where Kate created such weird, interesting battle lines where like you both had just completely different positions on the map, because usually like there's some central points that you take that you can test over, but your side of the map is pretty clean and their side of the map is clean. This was not the case here. This was like completely different positions. And yeah,
I think I fumbled the ball a bit by not punishing Ferret more for not going T2 bots first. It was just kind of a messy mid-game like it usually is between us, because Ferret never stops building bombers. So he loses all of his air, and so he can't defend against my air and my raids very well. But he also picks off my stuff, so it's always messy between us.
Yep.
So I think that gave him the space that he needed to build up a T2 vehicle force and start threatening my base.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable. All right, well,
yeah, sure. How do you guys feel going into the 4th match and the?
Well, Nimzo's facing Prozone, so. But Rude's facing against Ferret, so I actually might want to take a look at that map, see how Rude, like if he panics against an Uber player.
I mean, he's versed me before.
Oh, has he? How has he done before?
The first match was not close at all. Second match, he should have won and didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that match then. So we're going to kick you guys out now.
Yeah, well played, and we look forward to seeing you guys more in the tournament.
Yeah, and future tournaments as well. Hope you guys are enjoying.
Well, hey, we're not out of this tournament yet.
Yeah,
could be if you lose to Rude and lose to Prozone. So, yeah, you never know. You never know. All right, Ferret versus Rudeclient. Rudeclient, like, did really well in our last tournament, but that was the Invitational, and fighting a bunch of other golds and plats. This is his first real Uber matchup. Ferret is no pushover by any means. Ferret says he struggles with macro and forgets things, but I mean, any Uber player can kill you if, like, you give them the chance. But I mean, it is up to Ferret. Like, this map, so how it works out is, like, you have these two massive lanes. There's a bit of a side lane there. There's two island expansions on the backside. Just nice open area. If you can stabilize kind of on your side of the map and get some of those central points locked down, you can just start pushing and hammering at the enemy base.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be a very interesting map. I'm not sure who's more favored here.
I think Ferret's still favored, but this map is definitely Rude favored. I think this map plays to Rude's strength of just Rude has shown that he can play multiple lanes. Like, he's not like some players where they only focus on one aspect of the map. He can play multiple aspects, but like Uber players, what they do and overwhelm so many players in the past is that they hit you at every single point. Like, whereas you can only focus on one or two. But Rude has shown that he can manage multiple fronts. And these are just two massive fronts.
I want to point out the build queues. Client's going for double air. It's going bot air vehicle air, I think. Ferret's going for bot air vehicle quadruple air.
Ooh, going mass air. Okay.
That is a wild difference in build.
Yeah, and
Client, he knows that Client is...
He knows that Client may not put anti-air in his forces. We've seen Rudeclient do it where he's devastated players before, but yeah, that's another thing about Uber players. If they think they're better than you, they'll do something very wacky and just kill you with it. And so you have to be prepared for anything against Uber players. But Rudeclient, like, he's shown that he can handle himself under pressure. Like when you're putting pressure on it, like, one of his original weaknesses was, like, if you do any damage to his fabbers or his economy, he just crumples. But we've seen recently Rudeclient just be able to recover and just keep grinding. Like, and that's kind of essentially PA, like, at high levels, is you have to keep grinding, and, like, you take losses and you have to recover from them. Like, you are going to take losses. And we see that Rudeclient has been able to take those hits. Oh, and takes his first air trade. First blood to Rudeclient. He's going to win this match. he won the air fighter war. Yep. All right. It's Rudeclient. He's favored to win. No question about that.
He's going for a fifth fabber a lot earlier than Ferret is. Ferret's not sniped a single fabber yet. This is important. Not that important, but there's 6 fabbers from Client already. He's going for
he's going heavy. Right into macro. And Ferret's just kind of letting him. He hasn't done any of his harassment. Don't see any, like, airdrop play. I mean, we're going to see it in the next phase of this match where Ferret's going to get mass air and probably surprise Rudeclient with game-ending amounts of damage. But, like, Rudeclient, he's allowed to get his proxies up. Once he gets his proxies up, and, you know, he's getting more fabs out. He's getting his 5th and 6th fab out and rallying them out and getting them building right away. Ferret's not gotten his 5th fab out. He just started with his first 4, but he's not doing much more. Okay, 5th fab is finally queued up. There it is. But yeah, he's just let Rudeclient build up so far. They're dead even on army. There is 2 docks here, and
Client has a definitely stronger early game in terms of the macro side of things.
All right.
And oh no, the fabber snipes from Ferret.
Yep.
Client's air is out of position as usual.
Unfortunate. I mean, and it was pretty close too. He just didn't see it. Oh, but we saw Rudeclient. He did pull back. I think he's gonna clean up those 2 docks with the 1 striker. Just fine. Oh. Yep. Just fine. Alright, now Ferret's starting to put pressure on Rude, but I think Rude's actually stable enough. I think Rude's confident enough that he can handle these hits that Ferret's going to throw at him. And he has a metal advantage. We're 4 minutes into the game. Usually, like, there's like a 50 metal advantage between an Uber player and a regular player, but Rude's actually the one with a slight lead. And he's microing against these docks as well. Not taking too many losses, not letting Ferret bullying him too hard.
The fabber snipe from Ferret potentially.
Potentially, yeah. Oh!
Rude sees it and pulls back. good reflexes there from
Kid's
Client.
a god. And you know what? Another thing, Rude is actually doing a little bit of cheese. He's taking these.
Cheese. Let's go.
I mean, it might not work against Ferret if he notices in future, because Ferret's going to get a huge.
A vehicle proxy here would be so annoying to deal with drifters.
Yeah. Some more air trades. Rude's still ahead on fighters, but Ferret's going to bully him with bombers. And Rude, does he have anti-air with his forces? Yeah, a little bit. Not too much, though. Oh, big trade over here. Rude just reset Ferret's air and got all the bombers as needed. Really important. And now Rude's starting to push into the front. He's got some Infernos in front, Ants in the back, and that'll tank for him. But he's going to pull back now. Alright, some more side hits here. Alright, Rude's starting to actually lose out on eco. He's in the blue, whereas Ferret's spending properly. But these little island expansions are really nice for him.
Yeah, Ferret's ahead in factories, and he'll catch up in units. And Ferret's airplay, he's only got triple air at the moment.
Oh, did he cancel the rest of the factories?
Yeah,
or did he only make...
He canceled the rest of the air factories.
Curious.
Surprisingly.
I think he might be going into tier 2 now. Like, he's probably gearing up for tier 2. Rudeclient hasn't really taken the center of either of these maps, so I'm a little bit worried for him. Ferret's really kind of locking down this position here. I don't think it'll be easy for Rude to dislodge.
Typical Ferret strats with idle common fabs. The same amount as he did versus Nimzo 2.
Yep.
Exact same amount.
Two tier 1 bot fabs and a commander. Alright, he's moving them. He does see it. I think he's going to get his tier 2 going. Alright, and Rude just at the same time.
Started up his T2.
Yeah, Rude's going with the tier 2 vehicle play.
And he's caught up in factories also.
Yeah.
Ferret.
At least Rude's spending his metal lead. He's got a metal lead and he's spending. He's even on army, although...
I mean, he just has a storage.
Yeah. But we're seeing like how Ubers, they always like, they'll place just a few units at some metal locations, and they'll kill like 1 or 2 metal. They'll just kind of keep you whittled down, make sure that you're honest about your expansions. Unless Ferret's facing against Nimzo, and then Nimzo's allowed to take half of the map easy, but we don't talk too much about that. Oh!
Ferret's countering the play from Client with the drifter and turret plays, but Client's not going to have this shit. He's going to come in.
Not going to allow him at all. Yep. Although Ferret is now aware that Rude took these 4, and those 4 is literally what Rude's advantage is. That's all this advantage of metal. Although we see a
Client's important push. Oh, Ferret's bombing that and pushing it. Client's going to take this proxy.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Client's is ahead on tier 2 timing also.
Yeah, and he's killing energy. Although Ferret has a lot of energy, to be fair. Wait, Ferret just switched from... he's going into vehicle factory as well. That favors Rude, because Rude does not know how to play tier 2 bot engages. And is much more familiar with tier 2 engages. Like the push style meta just favors Rude even more. However, Ferret's really pushing in with just
airs.
All sorts of problems here.
This is why I struggle against Ferret, because he just pushes in so many areas.
Yeah,
and they're all so well thought out.
Yeah, he's got Infernos, anti-air in them. Like this one here, like I think Rude's getting a little overwhelmed. He needs to clean that up with his 4 bombers, and just trade that out. I mean, he's pretty even on army supply. Where is all of Rude's army? I'm not sure. Oh, and we're seeing a little mistake here. Oh, anti-air not in range.
They're both idle. They're both idle.
Yeah.
One player has to move.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of docks from Rude.
Ferret's sniping the... Oh, he's DC'd.
Hopefully Rude didn't rage quit, but yeah, if that's a DC, then that's probably why Rude wasn't reacting. Oh, we can't chat to the players. It's not global enabled.
I'll see what he's... Oh, he reconnected.
Yeah, and we see in the tournament, Future cleaned up his game against Bacon. That was pretty quick, and Nimzo killed Prozone very quickly. And no surprises there, but Acciaccatura versus Stinix, that was the match that I was interested in. Milen versus Majordomo, also interested in that. Sundance and Kowalski. The pretty even matches elsewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Client's early game macro is actually pretty strong, even by most players' standards, to be honest.
Yeah, even by like our standards, it's just he's doing well. And now he's cleared up the push in his base. He just needs to stabilize. He's behind on metal, and Ferret's really starting to use his air power to clean up that max. Oh, unfavorable trades for Rude. Now Ferret has the air advantage. Rude needs to figure out some counter punches, and he's got a small force here, but I think he's just so distracted that he's unable to get that out. He's
Rude's
getting into tier... Yeah, he didn't get a tier 2 Faber out either. I think he feels like he needs to get a push out. I don't blame him, because Ferret, he's not going into tier 2 eco either. He's going straight into army. And now Ferret, we just see where the game just flips. 80 metal advantage. Just like that. And I think Ferret's going to stabilize and just really start pushing Rude in. But yeah, crazy.
Yeah, this game flipped so quickly. All of a sudden, Client's looking really strong in the early game, and then Ferret's well-timed pushes in position and just catches Rude off guard completely.
Yeah, I'll let you continue casting. I'll just observe silently. I'm gonna deal with some tournament stuff.
Great. So Ferret's got wow, every lead right now. Faber, factory, unit lead. He's boosting his T2. He's going more air, ironically. I don't think he needs more air. He needs more ground forces, because that's the only thing that's keeping Client in this game. This cough. Ferret turret creeping against Client as well. This is interesting to see his 2-2 tanks. Wow, 82 metal to 202 from these two players. That's giant lead in Ferret's favor. I think Client should be looking for a snipe of some kind. Ferret's getting tier 2 eco in time this game. He's solidifying his lead. Very clean game from him this game, except for that idol of the Commander 2 Fabers. But he can't avoid that. That's just how this works. Ferret wiping out Client's air again. Idling the 2-2 Faber.
Alright, I'm back.
Client is going tier 2 Faber as well. Client could come back from this. He's really behind. He's really behind. But he could, if he plays his cards right, gets some stitches out, and reclaims his wreckage, he could equal out the economy and start pushing back.
I don't know, man.
It's really sticky, but he could do it.
I don't think he can win through normal means. I think he just needs to look for a snipe, like get some transports, get at that commander, because Ferret's got a tier 2 advantage, both in eco and in army value. Like, his army value is just insane. The metal advantage, I mean, yeah, there was a game where it switched. Like, Rude actually really played well, though. Not dissing on Rude, but I think it's actually kind of over now. Rude needs to look for snipes. I don't think he can play this game out traditionally anymore. And Ferret's just got an overwhelming air advantage. Yeah. Oh,
and GG.
GG out from Rude. But I think he definitely had advantages there and was hurting Ferret. Ferret was surprised by the kind of the display of power that Rude did, and Rude went into the mid game pretty darn even too. Like, went up to tier 2. It wasn't just a quick 4-minute 50 metal advantage. In fact, Rude was ahead.
I would almost say Rude kind of outplayed Ferret in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
At the start.
And I thought Rude would play better on this map, and I was right. It's just that Ferret overall, just the experience that he showcased, was a little too much for him.
Why are they on Basilica?
Why are they on Basilica?
Why are they on Basilica?
Did they make a mistake?
They made a oops. They made it.
They're low-level players. We'll just let them go with it. But yeah, no, that I think they didn't realize that they were in round 4 and not round 5. Round 4 is Tia. Basilica's the final round. But hey, that allows us to introduce the final map of the Swiss rounds. Basilica, which is...
I can't actually see the...
Oh, I can. And Basilica is going as expected. Majordomo has the lead, though. He's got 500 army. Oh, and he took both planets, so... Wait, no, each of them have their own moon. Although, Majordomo has, like, fortified and taken all the eco on his, whereas, Milen didn't take all of it. Do you want me to stream? Are you unable to see? I can show you real quick. Yeah, this map is pretty, though.
I'll rejoin. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, this map is actually one of the most beautiful maps. It's a pain to play on, I feel, but like with the massive temple in the middle and all this CSG, it's really kind of got this street warfare on one side, and on the other side it's got this like rugged mountain terrain warfare going, like kind of more rural areas. But we see that Majordomo's pushing into Milen's base with a massive army. It is only tier 1, so it's possible to push back, and Milen is got a teleporter down, bring in reinforcements. And some tier 2 lasers. Man, tier 2 lasers pop up a lot in these lower level games, and I don't blame them. If you need to clear out tier 1, you just need to build some of those turrets, and I think that's going to clear up. We see some army on the backside, though.
Apparently, I can't actually join.
You can't actually join? Alright.
I don't... Yeah,
I'll share the screen, then.
I've taken up my own spectator slot, so I can't join.
That's awkward. Alright, so Milen, he hasn't taken his planet, whereas Majordomo's putting tier 2 down on his planet. On the main planet, Major put a lot of hurt in, and he's got vanguards in the base. Vanguards in your base is the worst feeling in the entire world, because they're just so difficult to dislodge, and they just do so much damage. Even before the buff, they are a real problem. And yeah, so before that, Milen was doing pretty well, but we just came back and see that problem. We see a lot of idle factories over here, this proxy. A lot of idle units in general, but I think this is just crippling amount of damage here.
Agreed, Dreadnought, and the number of fabrics that are going down means this is not going to be rebuilt anytime soon.
Oh, we got a salt. Did you drag him into your Broom?
No, he just came in here.
Oh, are you casting this game? Salt?
Yep, because I apparently can't cast with my own stream.
Oh!
Which is long story. Spent an hour trying.
Alright, well,
absolute failure.
Welcome to the Dreadnoughty Club. We just saw Majordomo and Milen. They went to Basilica, they went to the 5th map on accident. I could be mean and just disqualify them both, but no. We'll let them play it out. They're having fun. Purpose of this tournament is to have fun. And they're having a pretty good match, but I think the amount of damage that Majordomo just did, we came in at a suboptimal time. Although anchors are going down. And we got some SSX as well. Those units could actually be a real problem.
Both players crashing power quite heavily. I think it's anybody's game, honestly. We got Major with... Actually, you know what? Major is in the lead in a lot of ways. But Orange also has orbital advantage. So Orange could pull off a snipe play.
Here's the problem. Majordomo is not spending his metal lead. He's actually dead even with Milen on metal, and Milen's mostly spending his.
Well, now Milen has just gone into the blue with a small spike in metal.
Yeah, that is true. And Milen's actually starting to recover his planet, starting to take all these tier 1s, albeit very slowly. I'm actually not seeing where he's taking it. I think he just moved his fabs around.
Significant lack of fabbers in Milen's base on main planet, unfortunately.
Yeah, and there's a big proxy over here of factories that he could spend with, but he's not doing so. I mean, and he's building up blobs too. Like, that's a big, huge main production, but...
That's half a base right there. My
yeah.
goodness. That's actually more production than he has in his main base on main planet.
Major, I hope you're not listening to the stream. I'll kick you out. we will disqualify you if you're doing that. But you're too low level, it won't matter. Yeah, but yeah, this is looking like a cool game, but we will go into tiebreaker stats in 20 minutes. Looks like we can't type, but yeah, tiebreaker in 20 minutes. Poor Milen. Yeah, they're both kind of chatting. They're kind of in this little bit of a Cold War zone. Oh, unit cannon in the base. Immediately cleared up.
One.
Well, your chat bar is in the lower right?
Yeah.
That is so weird.
You're so weird.
You're so weird.
Your hair's so weird.
Oh yeah, well you don't have weird hair. You don't have hair.
Oh, that's true. Damn it. I'm bald.
This just in, interrupting this entire stream. Dreadnought hairless. Find out tonight at 8 o'clock.
Exactly. Alright, well anyway, Majordomo, he's still not spending like half his eco, but he's got an army advantage, and the quality is definitely there too. Interesting though, like, the orbital, like, you can do a lot of damage with SSX if the other player doesn't have Blue Hawks or orbital presence on his side. But we're just seeing Major, he's kind of gearing up. Got some catapults in base, pretty good. Commander's a little bit vulnerable to a snipe, but not too vulnerable. This moon though, he's just ecoing up hard on this moon. Tier 2 eco, and Milen, he's getting up his own tier 2 fabs, and he's finally taking more of it with tier 1, but I mean,
ironically, this has turned into what happens in many high metal maps, where at the near the end of the game, the orbital presence becomes so major that you do have to begin making your commander roam the planet or roam an area that's heavily defended with anti-orbital, so as to prevent snipes from killing you outright. Neither player seems to really be doing that, as they are unfamiliar with the situation.
Yeah. We do see that Major's planet, though, is really well defended. Lots of umbrellas. We see an anti-nuke. However, we got some bad boys here. We got some Omegas.
These Omegas are gonna eat him. They're gonna eat him up.
Yeah, like, he can bring him to this world, and there's no Blue Hawks in these forces, so he can actually shred through.
There are catapults, though, and they are gonna wreck Omegas. There's so many catapults.
Oh, there's so many catapults in the base, and yeah, we got umbrellas, so Milen cannot invade Majordomo's base with his orbital, but he can take the rest of this map with his Omegas, use those to cover. I'm not sure if he knows how to do that, though.
Could likely pull off a snipe, as only 5 catapults are in range of the commander. The commander seems to be off-center from the base in all of its defenses. Yeah. And is in a little bit of an exposed position if this orange army currently outside of Major's base decides to push in.
Yeah, we're seeing unit cannon coming in. Here. So unit cannon going up onto the moon. He's invading. Oh, and he's hitting a point that Milen's not at. This is gonna probably do catastrophic damage. Just world patrol with these.
They're all locusts.
No, quite a few of them are slammers too. But yeah, locusts as well.
World patrol. The locusts will get out of range first.
The locusts got ruined by the boom. Oh my god.
Yeah, there is a bit of a small force, but I don't think that's enough to clean up. Oh, my phone's ringing. What the heck? Yeah. Who dares call me during such an important time? We're seeing 2 bronze players go hard at it.
We get fired.
Yeah, I'm feeling fiery, man. And we're seeing Hulkins on the front line. That's gonna hit the base soon too. I have that on the chrono cam here, as well. Seeing the progress of that. It's at 64%. Oh, I mean the locusts don't do too much, but the slammers, they're the staying power.
Oh, those locusts in the power line.
Oh, and they look at that into the
slammers. They can
oh no, the slammers will. Oh, and that was his tier 2 eco that Milen needed. Milen needed that tier 2 eco. But he's got some army here.
Gosh.
He could clean it up maybe, but yeah, that
the army is just sitting there on coffee break.
This is gonna.
And we got the hurt. Yeah.
The biggest problem is going to be if Major does find that commander.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go into a tiebreaker status anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Major realizes just how ahead he is. He's got over almost 200 army value lead. That's gigantic. That's absolutely gigantic. Yeah, that's the biggest. That's actually the biggest lead we've ever seen in this tournament, in terms of army value. Like I've never seen 100.
Oh, and he's putting radar with this Hulkins too, so it can keep firing.
Anti-nuke going up 4 major on his pink moon.
Whenever his power income comes back,
and
he can keep firing.
The unit cannon's just doing work, and they're firing again. Well, let's see where they go.
Oh,
I want
not
to see.
again.
I want to see a player go
unfortunately,
Hallies. Hallies would be very exciting to see.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like Milen cleaned up the slammers that were directly in his base, but they're still roaming around the map. This is no longer a safe moon. He's got the Omegas too to clean them up. Oh, he actually did move them around, so I think he actually utilized them a little bit. And that's one advantage Milen has. All right, where'd he go? Oh, he went directly into the base. Actually, the one location that Milen's fortified at. He's got these tier 3 lasers, and tier 3 lasers, man, they clean up slammers and locusts like no tomorrow.
They clean up almost everything like go tomorrow.
Yeah, like only levelers can properly trade with them if they get in range. And
yeah, if there's no walls, even like
yeah,
I had a game with Client actually where he had a big push. I had 2 double laser turrets. They mopped up the whole push.
Oh, of tier 2 levelers.
I had a couple of units there, like some tier 2, but he had a lot more units. I just had those turrets there, some walls. The push was evaporated. It was great.
Wow.
So they're definitely nothing to laugh at.
Yeah.
Unless you have a Blue Hawk.
Milen's just getting farther and farther behind. Major's still not spending his eco-load. Like, he gets up higher and higher eco-load, but he's just not spending it. But I don't think it matters. Oh, he's
that
utilizing
is a giant push.
Yeah.
This could be very game-ending.
I just looked over, and yeah, there's that.
That is definitely commander killing potential.
All tier 1,
Yep.
but these are catapults in here. And
those are bots, and you can't.
And his
efficiently
commander's
kill
at the
bots
most
with
vulnerable
catapults.
part of the base.
Oh,
This may be
He
a real
needs to
problem
push.
for. And this
He needs
is
to
going to kill
push.
the energy, yeah.
Oh man, that energy
He
works
needs
so hard
that
to
energy
build.
so desperately too.
Could've
No,
put him
Oh,
so
Major.
back.
It's Inferno's in the front too, so like,
Oh my gosh.
so he's going to efficiently fight against this army, although it might not be enough. Oh, I think
Yep,
it soaked
there
too
goes.
much. Yeah, that was Milen's push
He-
that he needed, and he did damage, but that was not game ending. Like, Majordomo was able to see that and bring his army forward. That was important because his commander was on that edge. He noticed that he brought it back into the center of the base. He's like, oh crap, that's scary. We got a Helios here.
Helios play from Milen.
Yeah.
This is a crazy game between 2 bronzes.
Yeah.
Are they bronze rank or are they
high
lower?
bronze or low silver, I'm guessing. This is not low bronze.
Low silver.
They're moving fast enough that I think that I
Yeah, they're surprising me a little bit with their playing.
yeah, they are moving fast enough. Milen's trying to secure his planet again, get rid of these random slammers that are going around, but yeah, this planet's just all but
this. There's
but
a log.
trashed.
It's not firing on units. Do they not fire on units anymore?
yeah. It was a pretty cool
They-
game too,
they
because
do.
each one took their own planet, and they both had pretty locked down bases. Although, yeah, we're seeing this major production area for Milen. He was even throwing down a tier 2 factory. Majordomo was just going to come in streaming. And there is a kind of a weird problem where kind of silver players don't really know how to kill each other. Like, how
Yeah.
to finish each other off. They just build up these massive defenses. And it's going to be tricky, although we see some tier 2 vanguards and
No
levelers
wonder
that-
I was called a silver for all these years.
yeah, just
Now
cracked.
you understand Ferret's wisdom.
Yeah, and we don't see that many defenses from Milen. We just need to see Majordomo come in. I mean, and he is coming in, to be fair to him. He's throwing unit cannons on Milen's base over here. The commander's on that now. But, yeah, we'll see how the invasion goes.
A nuke is currently being developed by Major Do.
Does that crack him? I'm going to check for an anti-nuke. There is no anti-nuke
There
here.
is no anti-nuke, yeah.
Yeah, that'll crack him if he knows how to play it.
He's just gotta know where to use it.
Yeah, these anchors,
Vanguard's coming in.
they just
Oh man.
they literally do no damage to these things. Like taking 2% off. Although there is an SXS here, and those things actually do damage.
The Vanguards are sitting there. No,
Yeah,
Not
they're just
moving.
sitting-
Nothing's moving. The Vanguard's getting poked away at while the SSX is on its lunch break.
Every shot is doing Yeah, 2% of a Vanguard's health is so beefy. 50 shots.
There is an incursion, though, next to the Vanguards. Multiple umbrellas are being pulled up by Major.
Oh,
So
he's umbrella creeping, yeah. And that Helios is nowhere near done.
Simultaneously, on the other side of the orange base, there is a Major army with T2 in it coming to take down the defensive wall.
Oh.
The only thing holding him back is going to be those T3 turrets. Milen realizes he's beyond hope.
Yeah, Sheller's over here. Yeah, this main base is dead. I think and Milen just said, I'm beyond hope. Yeah.
Will he give up, though?
Yeah, it's going to call the GG. They don't tend to just go and delete their commander. They play it out to the bitter end.
That is...
And you know what? I don't blame them, because occasionally they'll be like, oh, I just threw 4 Omegas into your face and killed your commander, and you didn't even realize it. But, I mean... Majordomo, he's really got his commander locked down. Oh wait, no, it's not. He's not anywhere near any of the anti-orbital. He moved his commander from one side of the base to the other side where he was vulnerable.
Yeah, he moved to get away from the army. Never moved back, never rebuilt any defenses.
It is possible to snipe him.
He doesn't even have anything being produced from these bot factories to help, defend against anything.
Yeah.
If he had any of those Blue Hawks coming out, that would be a solid defense right there on its own, but nothing. No movement around the commander. Nuke's almost done from Major. And a Haley is being built by Milen. Simultaneously, though, there are unit cannons that are landing on the planet. An army is coming to intercept. There's quite a few locusts in there. Not going to be too helpful against the initial push of the army. But hopefully enough slammers will allow him to push forward and take out this Haley. How many Haleys are required? Just 2.
Yeah.
The last of his metal. He's in the red. 28% efficiency. Just got the portal up, though.
Oh, look at that. Look at these turrets, though.
The turrets are so good.
Oh, no.
Look how fast.
No. Turrets!
Those turrets are sweeping up those units pretty clean.
Although, yeah, they're a little. Most of them are too far away, and 2 levelers, 2 key levelers, just hitting into Milen's base. And we're gonna take a look at Milen's side. Oh,
you see the
this is the proper way to do it. Just suicide kamikaze. Go for the tire. Go for the win.
It's the right thing to do. It's the last of his metal. He doesn't have a foothold on.
Teleporter down though. Majordomo doesn't just have a raiding force here. He's got a foothold, and he's building up air defenses as well, and anti-turrets. I don't see any umbrellas there, so I mean, Omegas can defend. They can defend for him. But,
they can for a while.
Yeah, but as
oh
soon
no,
as
there's no Blue Hawks. They can forever. Oh no.
Yeah, there's no Blue Hawks, so the Omegas will do it for him. And there's some XSX as well to take care of any tier 2 vehicles.
He's losing metal. He's dropped from 300 to 200 in the last minute.
Yeah, I don't know if
Milen
he can
is
afford...
really putting the last of his economy into this Haley.
Yeah, he shouldn't be spending anywhere else. Like this, little factory here shouldn't be even producing. But you know what? Majordomo was helping him with that. He's killing the factory.
One more economy fixed by one more raid.
Yeah, he's going for the Halleys though. Much respect, but this is a double Halley planet. You do need 2, not just 1.
Yeah, it's going to take a hot minute. And that nuke has to be ready for Basila.
Oh yeah, how's his nuke coming along? Where is it again? Is it on his own planet?
It's on Major.
Completely finished.
Major.
Placed on Major.
Oh yeah, it is done. He just needs to realize that he can use it. Some players, live and let live, but forget.
Oh yeah.
He's using a unit cannon, only 1 this time, but maybe he just has him hotkeyed.
Always hotkey your nukes, kids, and your unit cannons to boot.
Yeah, set him on a hotkey. It's much easier to do when you're doing orbital play, rather than manually moving around.
T2 reinforced army coming towards Milen's commander.
Yeah, there's no Omegas in the right spot. There's some anchors, but there's a Vanguard in front. We know how Vanguards can tank, and we've seen Vanguards kill. Oh, he sees the commander. And
double Vanguard. Oh,
40 minutes, 5 minutes before the tie break.
Dang.
Yeah, well played to them both. All right, well.
Major takes this game.
Yeah, Major got that. A pretty exciting game, but. Yeah, all right. So we're seeing a. Okay, so let me just get everything up. Acciaccatura in the orange, on the north side of Basilica, and on the south, in the green, Sundance. Tell me about these two players. Ah.
Well, Aki is a very well-known gold player. He's played against Client a bunch, and he's very aggressive with his air, kind of like Ferret. He's like a slightly less skilled, slightly different Ferret.
Okay, like a cut down version of Ferret. Got it.
And then Sundance, I haven't seen him 1v1 too much. He doesn't like air usually a whole lot.
I see him in a lot of team games, but I haven't seen him translated to 1v1s. But we'll see in this match what he's gonna do. And this map has 2 moons of equal strength, and we'll see which one goes into orbital, and see if it gets split or if one just takes both moons. But right now, both are playing pretty conservatively. Sundance is going in with the aggressive 3 bots, kills those 2. There is a Dox here, so he can play around it. Acciaccatura definitely sees that. No, he doesn't see it. Okay, he's pulling up the spark, clears up the 2. Just fine. Oh, misses it. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Kills that, but this next Dox could actually kill it. Alright, some forward raiding. Aggression from both sides, actually. They're both putting units in each other's bases. We see Acciaccatura. He's not taking the metal that he needs, though. Like, there's one in his base that's just been left. And so Sundance takes a slight lead. He's got 4 Fabbers for Sundance. Sundance is building up turrets and factories, though. So I think Acciaccatura is going to just level off with metal. Oh, we see a bomber coming in on the backside. There's no anti-air here. He's building it, but it's a little bit too late. Oh, Sundance does see it. Splits. Does he try and finish the Goletta, or no? He's just full backing. Full backing. He's bringing the commander forward as well, trying to save the second one. He loses one, but loses a lot of time on it.
Ooh,
and commander shot it.
Oh, we got the bomber.
Yeah, the commander shot it down. And now we see Sundance. He's coming back for revenge. Streaming in Dox. There's one low HP spark to clean that. Gets cleared there, but there's more to defend. And now Acciaccatura is just building more proxies. However, these strikers are just coming in so quick. Although it is in a weird position. I've never seen anybody put a proxy right here, but it's just right on the edge of these, the vision of these 2. Yeah, he doesn't see that at all. Yeah, just right there. Lucky for Acciaccatura, so he can get that proxy up safely. But yeah, stream of strikers. These are still strikers, and they're going to kill those 2. If he notices it. That, or that he's going to bypass. Okay, he's going to take those 2 out. Both pretty even on metal. This map is pretty strange on expansions. That they're in just such weird kind of groupings all over. You're taking strategic positions rather than just blobbing across the map. I am liking Sundance's raiding, though, a little bit more. Oh, but we got some ants. I think they're going to clear this up before he even gets either of these mechs. What a mistake from
wow,
Sundance.
That's an early orbital factory from Aki. TT bots coming up from Sundance. This is
It's his 7th factory. It's not a bad idea on such a large map, and he is getting Hermes out. A Hermes and an Astraeus out, so he's definitely going to go to the moon. But in response to that, Sundance is throwing down more Tier 1 factories and is throwing down a Tier 2 bot factory.
Potential Fabricent coming out from Sundance from these ants.
Oh,
it's going to be a very interesting thing. He's ahead of metal as well, I think, because of the expansion he's doing with his air fiber.
Yeah, they're both putting a lot of aggression on each other, so expansion has been slow. And these 2 ants are covered by an anti-air, so there are 4 bombers in Acciaccatura's, but he'd have to be paying attention. He is going for some fabs, though. Nice pick off there. Skims the anti-air and only loses 2 bombers. A little more harassment. Nice. Although these ants are going to clear up this expo here. And, oh, Sundance is just abusing this location here. The 3 mechs.
Yeah, Sundance is he's interesting to watch.
Yeah,
actually.
Acciaccatura is also, but he's ahead on army supply, and he's got that air force, and he's starting to do some harassment with his bombers over here.
Yeah, but if we look at the army value lead, we have Sundance ahead in almost every way, except for the unit count.
Yeah, unit count must be putting a lot of docks and strikers.
Yeah.
Where is his unit count, actually? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the other planets. Did he move his...
No, he's just looking up now, or not?
No, it's just kind of going somewhere random, but...
Interesting.
Yeah, he hasn't used his orbital, and Sundance, he's more than halfway done with his tier 2. I think we're going to probably see a pretty subtle win from Sundance, because Acciaccatura is just not able to handle this kind of raiding. I mean, Sundance, he's usually a lane player. He just picks one lane and goes, but here we're just seeing his power in 1v1s. He's really, you know, raiding all over the place, expanding pretty well, and kind of outpowering Acciaccatura. But Acciaccatura is not dead in the game yet. He's still got his orbital, and if he utilizes it, he can just take 2 moons before Sundance even realizes it. Oh, but Sundance does have his own orbital up now. But I wouldn't say Acciaccatura is out of the game yet. He's just behind him. But he can definitely make some steps to go ahead. And 2 of these steps are coming right to Sundance's base. Some ants, some infernos, and what's there to defend? Just some docks and sparks, and that'll get cleaned up. Even grenadiers, and those don't do nothing. Do nothing but mutton. And this larger force here, yeah, that could be a very good trade for Acciaccatura. Really level it off. So definitely do not count out Acciaccatura at all.
Yeah. This is a very interesting game. Aki's ahead in unit count. Sundance is ahead in the economy and really every other way. I think it's going to come down to, can Aki's units make up for the fact that he's behind in the expansion game? This one airfab, dude. This one airfab gets
so much value in the back of his base. Yep.
This is his entire metal lead because of this airfab.
Ugh, we see these ants push in, but they're running right into some walls and a turret. Although he just killed a lot of army for it, so it wasn't the worst trade possible. Yeah. No, we got the air advantage as well.
We have a big tier 2 advantage from Sundance. I think Aki's very tired.
It may be. Like, I haven't really seen him play before, but it could be that way for sure. Oh, units kind of resting in the canyon. Probably didn't notice. The tier 2 fighting over this anti-air, though, that's problematic. Yeah, Aki's just slowly getting further and further behind, but checking the moons, he's still not gone to them either. And that's an advantage that he could use. And the tier 2 forces are out now. Like, these slammers are going out onto the map immediately. He didn't even bother going into a tier 2 fab. Sundance just getting these slammers out, and Acciaccatura, yeah, he's got a lot of small forces, but you need an overwhelming amount of ants to clear out slammers safely. Astraeus broken? I don't know.
I can't talk to him.
Yeah, I can't talk to him. Does he try to use a stop command on it? Maybe that's why he's struggling right now. It's because he's kind of...
His whole play was relying on this Astraeus, I think. That's really weird. I can't,
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. When it just picks up, it freezes. Yeah, I can't talk to him in game.
I don't know what that.
Do we need to call a rematch? I don't think that's like a game winning or losing proposition, but. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to do a stop command on the Astraeus to reset it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna call it quite yet. I think it is flustering him, but he's still moving across on the map and doing a lot of plays elsewhere. And I mean, he just reset Sundance's error. Which is a big deal because there's no anti-air in this force coming straight at Acciaccatura. Huh. Well, Alright, so Acciaccatura just told me it's not working still. So I did tell him just to keep playing. Yeah, to play on, because it is still even, yeah. Unable to reset here. It's probably going to be a controversial decision, but we do need to get into the finals sooner or later.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Acciaccatura is focusing again. Sundance is lower on air count, but Acciaccatura's air is kind of all over the place. And it's going to get hit by all these anti-air coming in.
Yeah, we see orbital peppers from Sundance.
Yeah.
It could be. In fact, they're taking over the other planets. Yeah.
They're.
Sundance is very, very in the lead right now. He's got over 20 army value lead, 21.
Yeah.
To be exact.
Yeah, I think this is like even with the Astraeus bugging, I would confidently say that Sundance was going to take this win. So I'm not going to call for a reset, unfortunately, for Acciaccatura. But it still was a good game, and I think Acciaccatura did a lot of damage and a lot of plays here. But with this tier 2 force, and Sundance now securing his eco on other planets, it's going to be quite devastating for him. However, there is this force in the middle of Sundance's base. If Acciaccatura realizes that, he's going to reset the tier 2 factory. Nice little pickup there, but the real victory is getting this eco. Okay, so Commander is coming over, and hopefully that cleans it up. Acciaccatura sees it. He's going straight into the Commander. Oh, it gets an Uber Cannon off, so the Inferno doesn't get it. Yeah.
Aki is pushing into Sundance's base meantime, and Sundance has a lot less of a... Or sorry, Sundance is pushing into Aki's base.
Yeah.
And,
a little rough.
Grenadiers kind of...
Yeah, the Slammers cleaned it up. Yeah, I think at that point, I don't think Acciaccatura has many more moves.
He moved up everything.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be it. Like, Acciaccatura has to look for a snipe now. A rough game. Like, it could have gone pretty even, but I don't know if, like, Acciaccatura got flustered by the fact that his Astraeus got bugged.
I think so. And it's extremely late for him right now.
Yeah.
So, poor guy.
So we can probably hop out of this game and go check up on another one, but not sure what to view. Okay. Everybody else just finished up the games. Nimzo cleaned up Rudeclient. Ferretmaster still going against Kowalski. Interesting. And yeah, FutureGnome cleaned up Prozone pretty quickly as well. Yeah, this is the last game, so we're gonna keep we're gonna stay in here for a bit. And Sundance. Oh, did you just award the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not winning this.
I wonder what Ferret. You know what? I'm gonna go check out Ferret versus Kowalski. I wonder if Ferret's just coming up with some really weird cheese, and I want to see what he's doing.
Yeah, that would be interesting. You don't have to stream on Discord, by the way, because I can connect to the games.
Yeah. Sounds good. Oh, I didn't even realize I was streaming on Discord. Let me just disconnect that so I can get a better quality. Alright. Kowalski versus Ferret. Oh, Grizzly's in it too. Alright, what's the look?
The look?
Kowalski is 100 metal behind.
Oh no.
And he got one of the planets, but Ferret's on it now. Oh wait.
Grizzly's casting it too.
Well, he's just in the game. I think he's just seeing his friend. Oh yeah, Kowalski. He's not even on the main planet anymore. Yeah, this is definitely GG. I'm just gonna put Ferret in for the win, and then I'll call the 15 minutes after these two finish their game. Okay. And then let's set up the bracket for the finals. So what do we have here? Okay, so Ferret in first.
Ooh, are we gonna see Client versus Sundance at all? That'll be interesting.
Okay, so Sundance and Rude make it to the finals.
Yeah, well played to both of them for sure.
Wait, did Future go against Rudeclient at some point?
He did. Oh.
Oh, and Rude took it. Yeah, so it is decided. Rude is definitely fourth in it. So we're gonna have a Ferretmaster versus Rudeclient and Nimzo versus Sundance in the final brackets. So Rudeclient can take Ferret, and I think Nimzo has a really strong chance against Sundance. But Sundance is better than Rude in a way, but Rude just matches up well against Ferret. So this is a really interesting semifinals. Like we could genuinely see some upsets in the semifinals. It is on a hardcore skill-based map though. It's on Ungoliath, which is Nimzo has not played that map before either. I don't know if Sundance has, but Nimzo has not. Come on, Ferret, just kill him. I thought you were doing mean strats. Just kill him.
Yeah, Ferret's just been terrorizing him this whole game, I think.
Yeah.
Oh man. Come on, Ferret. And he's running away again.
He's
Mr.
running away.
Tournament Prolonger. Yeah.
No, this is silver strats, man. This is not tournament prolonger. This is I can win.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter.
I can win. But Ferret's already on the other planet and is bringing a pretty decent force in. Yeah, look at that bot factory down. Just
he's like crap.
What,
he's here too.
What a derp.
Oh, God.
I respect it though. Just go for the boom bot snipe, man. Place a teleporter down next to Ferret. It's not even defended. And yeah. There's your chance. Good luck executing it against the likes of Ferret. Ubers don't do orbital though, so it is possible.
Yeah. We're allergic.
I mean, if Kowalski's even Uber cannoning these tier 1 forces in his face, he'll keep his commander alive a little. Oh, there's more coming in now. The Ferret's rerouting everything. Yeah. And Kowalski's got some random metal on the main planet though. Oh, more. Well, let's see this next Uber cannon. Can it save him? Kills the Inferno, but doesn't kill the rest of the forces.
Enemy commander, explosion imminent.
Explosion imminent, alright. Alright, let's go. Did you design the next brackets, by the way?
I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, can you go do that? I don't want to touch this tournament again. Challenge has been messing with me. You did it last time, so I'll leave it to your capable, lovely hands. And you can put in the rounds for the maps for the rounds.
All right. Nimzo.
Ferret's building inkers. Good on him.
Oh, come on, Ferret.
You just can't kill him in time. He's bringing more forces through the teleporter, but just can't.
Oh, I can't say.
Lamount. You know what? We need to enable global spectator. Like, yell at everybody to enable no global. I'm just worried about, some rando coming in and just yelling spoilers. But I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah.
And he's dead. Alright. Let's call 15 minutes.
Done. While the raids were going on from you, even though they had an army count lead, Planet was able to hold on.
Oh, why is the final maps are so macro heavy? Fuck.
How do you get better at macro?
Why do you give us Alloy and Kelvin?
Make more Feb. Win game.
I mean, I've been trying to make more fabricators recently.
You can just like put them in your queue.
Why don't give me and Nimzo a nice, fun, close lava planet?
I don't.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Blitz is tiny. You can just both throw, just so we can play Blitz. And avoid packs. I straight up would have just... I don't know, I'll just ask Nimzo if he's good at Orbital. If he said yes, I'd quit. On Fulcrum.
I mean, I bullied Rude with Orbital in our final game. I built anchors over his expansions.
Oh my god.
Cheese in Orbital at least.
You see, the problem with Orbital is I can't raid with it. So how am I supposed to play it?
Make it Omega. Just raid with that, come on.
That's like raiding with a Pelican dropped Vanguard. I'm not doing it. In my game version,
am I playing against Sundance or Rude?
Sundance. Oh.
No, it swaps, didn't it? Broom just said it swaps.
I thought it was Sundance.
It's already 4 AM for me, please. The final. I should really just throw and not do the finals, to be honest.
I always want to see Ferret lose, you know me.
Okay. You are like the worst to Australians, Broom.
No, Ferret's mean to me too. It's a relationship. Yeah. I swear it's a healthy relationship. We're very mean to each other, but it's healthy.
Yeah.
Kind of like my parents.
Okay. Alright. We're in the semifinals. It's a best of 1. Pretty critical. You win, you go to the finals. That's a best of 3. And we got a rematch between Rude versus Ferret. Now, Rude lost last time, and it was on a map that I thought was favored for him. And he did quite well. He actually had several advantages against Ferret. But on this map, it's a bit more spooky. Like, there's not a lot of central metal locations to take. It's a very open map, lots of raiding paths to come through. Like, this one seems a little more scary for Ferret, unless he's very tired. I mean, Rude's gonna give him the fight, though, and he can take it. But...
yeah.
Absolutely.
I think this back area is going to decide the game. As well as some of these side areas like here, but...
yeah, like
this backside is absolutely game choosing.
Yeah.
We could see some plays in this platform area as well, but...
And Ferret's taken it seriously so far. Pretty standard opening, bot. Metal. Is he going energy second? I'm curious. I think he's going energy second.
Yeah.
Rude is going a double air, I think, immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, energy first works better if you're getting like 4 fabs immediately. You don't crash as hard, but it's also risky since you don't have hair in time.
Yeah, that's true. Andreas pulls it off when he does it.
Yeah. I like doing it because I tend to not build more than just a scout for my air factory. I get a second energy factory and go right into my 3rd factory immediately. It allows me to get 3 factories really, really fast. But,
yeah.
Well, Rude hasn't really used the air advantage. He's not scouting at the moment. He's getting out the fighter. And Ferret's going around scouting. Just building up a
equal split build.
Yep, 2 fabbers, 4 fabbers each. Rude's not crashing or anything. Slight air advantage due to, you know, being a little bit earlier. But Ferret's got the scout off. Rude's coming in with his own scout. Sees the 2 fabbers. Pulls back. He doesn't see the backside though. But I think Rude can guess out that there's more fabs. Oh wow, he's even paying attention so well that Ferret came to kill that scout and moved it away. But loses it anyway. Gets a good trade for it for his trouble this slow.
Pelican from Client.
Oh!
Is that a misclick? Or is he going to try to do a spark drop?
No, he's got the spark queued up. Interesting. Rude doing drop plays. Does he ever do drop play? This could shock Ferret. Ferret definitely would not be expecting this. Although he has the stingers on one of his fabs.
Crazy. Bomber play coming out from Ferret though.
Yeah.
Client needs to put his air by the fabbers. We see a bomber slap coming in from Ferret. This is gonna be setting back Client.
So far. He got the metal fab.
Client needs to defend in the early game against Ferret. That's what sets him behind a lot. I mean, he still out macros him somehow, but
yeah, he's got the drop still. It's coming forward now. He sees the fabbers and he sees the anti-air with it. But if he flies it over, does he drop it? No.
No, that's the worst. That's the worst micro. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god. It would have been so
Alright, Broom, you're gonna have to train him on drops like non-stop because that would have been so devastating for Ferret.
We're gonna drill those drops.
Yep.
Client's got to learn air. That is what I'm seeing right here.
Well, nobody does drops at most levels. I mean, that would have really killed Ferret. Like, he was not seeing that coming.
Ferret, oh my lord.
And now Ferret's taking a lead.
Wiping his fabbers out.
Yeah, he took one.
Oh no.
Yep, another. He's got a little bit of a cheeky fab on the side, but yeah, Ferret's got his proxy factories coming up.
Client is rebuilding his fabbers pretty quickly.
That's true, and they're both even on eco. Like they're both not really spending, although Rude really does need to spend now. And the proxies are coming up for Ferret now. Rude does have an air advantage, despite, you know, having an army disadvantage. Both players, the fabs are going to bump into each other, but the spark is what's going to kill him. And this is a problem here. Oh man, I think that spark drop that failed was just so.
That was really important. That could have been amazing.
This map just favors. It's so much more open, more angles, more everything, and you can just see Ferret just streaming in these quick raiding forces and really causing so much trouble for Rudeclient. Yeah,
man, Client's getting spanked this tournament.
And this game, like, because this is what happens when a regular gold player goes up against an Uber. They just have a 50 medal lead, just 3 minutes into the game on you.
Yeah, this is what I was expecting more.
Yeah, so. That TM map was definitely favored for Rudeclient, like I predicted. This game's a little bit more brutal. If anything, we should probably just disconnect and go to the Nimzo and Sundance match to see if that's more salvageable.
This one, I think this one is winnable, but it's closing fast.
Yeah.
Ferret's gonna go tier 2 relatively soon. Yeah, in fact, I see it queued up right there.
Yep.
Idlecom for Ferret again.
Idlecom with the 2 fabbers? Nope.
With 3 fabbers.
Oh,
even better.
He's not even idling that much.
He leveled up.
I like that there's this one mech here though. Just out of range. Oh, he finally noticed it and reclaimed it. No mercy at all for from Ferret. Yeah. I agree with Marshall. Marshall just said this is a tricky map, and I agree. We selected it because it's very skill based. Can be a little cheesy, but like you can hit somebody from so many points. Rudeclient, he's spamming air fabs and just trying to get them across the map. Interesting. He also picked up some fabs over here, so getting
the attempt at adapting. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, well, Ferret hasn't started his tier 2 factory. Like, he's getting so much energy. He's also stalling on eco, but so is Rude for some reason. Rude hasn't really built much factories. In fact, he's got so much energy queued up. I think that's actually causing him problems. I think he's overbuilding on energy plants. Because he could have the same amount of eco as Ferret, because Ferret's literally not spending half his eco.
Ferret loves this air control. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Like, it's
Come on,
really...
Ferret. He's making a metal storage before he's using his fabbers. That's what I love. I love this magic play, right? Oh, he finally used... Look at that. Bam! Eco green.
Yeah, boom. Yeah, realizes he had so much energy income. Yeah.
The client is half of Ferret's eco still, half the fabbers, half the units, a little over half the factories, but
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that army value lead.
This map's very tricky.
This snowballed very quickly into Ferret's favor.
And what a slaughter. But kind of just shows that Ferret, he's ready for Nimzo. He's gonna just eat He's gonna slap Nimzo around if Nimzo's been tired at all today. Like, oh yeah, and Rude just GG's out 8 minutes in. GG. But I mean, Rude did make it to the semifinals. That was his goal. Rude wanted to get into the upper brackets, and he did. So
yeah.
Good on him, and he put a pretty serious game against Ferret in the Swiss rounds, which was exciting to see. And yeah, he's been doing well overall. Like, but yeah, this game, like, Ferret just he literally just rolled up the sleeves and was like, "All right, buddy, you want to face me in a real stakes, win or lose, you go on or you don't. Let's play for real," and just punch him in the face. Yeah.
They're absolutely clever.
Threw an uppercut, but it went for the throat instead. A little bit illegal. It was so dirty tactics, but made the play.
Yeah, that was really harsh. These Fabber snipes early. Yeah, client's air. This game convinced me that his air usage is like.
Yeah, the spark drop was so smart too. Like, Ferret would have never seen that coming. Like, and it was on the one where he had the 2 stingers and 1 dox and 2 fabbers. He would have just murdered him on that if he dropped his pelican, but he didn't.
Yeah, he sacrificed his fabbers for that spark drop because his air could have been by his fabs, but instead he scouted with it, and instead he lost to the spark drop. He put a lot into that drop.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go check it. Okay.
That was quick.
All right. Let's take a look.
Could have been worse.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's worse. Sundance is literally a third of Nimzo's 300 metal. Sundance 0, and he just GG'd out. Yeah. Looks like there was more fighting around the map, but yeah, and this match was going 15 minutes. So
less of a slaughter than the other one, but still not.
Yeah, Sundance even took a lead at the 5-minute mark on metal. Whoa, took a 50 metal lead actually. What the heck? What? Yeah, they were even at 7 minutes. I think it might have been the macro. And then Nimzo just took a 20 metal, 30 metal lead. Got tier 2 up really quickly, whereas Sundance... Oh no, he was on tier 2. They were pretty even for a while. Nimzo has a slight edge. I think Sundance miscontrolled his tier 2. Yeah. Yeah, Nimzo's experience with tier 2 is just too much. Yeah, it takes a 100 metal lead by 12 minutes and then just overwhelms him. Interesting though. Very interesting. So there won't be daily.
So finally, we're on the most sophisticated map in the entire tournament.
The hardest map. This is where little boys grow chest hairs and become men.
Hi.
Hey, Sundance? You there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So the 3rd place match is such a meme. We just do everything live.
Sorry, but my English is very awful.
Yeah. So how do you feel about this tournament?
Yes, very nice.
I'm
very happy.
Glad you got into the finals bracket at least.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. So how are you feeling against Rudeclient?
Oh, sorry, my English is too bad.
Oh,
do you feel you have a good chance of winning?
Oh yes, thank you.
Yeah, we got
Wow.
it. Excellent.
All right,
We
then.
got it.
All right. And Rude, how do you feel about your chances?
Pretty good.
Well, I disagree.
I don't know, man.
How do you feel about that? Oh, look at you! You guys are you're copying Sundance's build. What a
my
nerd!
God, this is gonna be delicious. This is gonna be delicious. Action is happening here, folks.
This.
Oh,
this
you
is gonna
beat
be.
B13.
Lolo's better than B13 confirmed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this map is where only the true skill players play on. There's like no metal. Each one is contested. And
Question
games
is,
end in 5 minutes.
How much macro will these players do? And how
Like
much of it will
essential
come down
context.
to micro and engagement?
Yep.
Oh,
Man, this is quite the intense game.
Oh,
Client's going for this kind of a build.
Going for it. Oh, he's going.
Yes!
No,
That's
don't.
my boy!
Hey, calm down. Calm down. No yelling in the stream and exploding all the viewers' ears.
I apologize.
We just
I was
let this
excited.
go. Yeah, we're excited too. All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he sees it. He said it. Okay.
Already.
This is gonna be countered. That's the question. Oh.
Oh, Boombots versus Docs.
Okay.
The commander wins. He came in. What a cheater.
Nah, man. What a Chad.
What? Oh man, yeah. Look at this. Like double.
Working on his control right click skills, it seems.
Yep. Yep. Oh, you done this before? Oh, he's done it before.
There it goes.
He knows what it's about.
There it goes. The
That's-
way
As
There we go.
Sundance learned about this before.
for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
The bots in the
Sundance
backside.
has reacted.
Oh my gosh.
He's hitting the factories. Hey, yeah, Sundance.
Wait,
Those docs are gonna take a year to kill those factories. By the way.
Oh man, we're helping people now. So, Rude, you gotta keep going. You need to control click right in front of the comm.
Hey, no helping.
It's a dance.
Just fine. Me and
Oh, we
Red
can
Out
help a
was on
little
level.
bit. We can ghost a little bit. We can't give too much away. Like what Sundance is doing to respawn. Sundance, you got a response, bro.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Knock, knock. It's your neighbor. What are you gonna do, Sundance?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, is he pranking?
Yeah. Is it going? Committing? Oh, Rude sees it now. Rude, what you gonna do? Oh.
Hey, no
Link
pressure. He
turn.
knows that he has
Losing
to
some
be patient with
dogs.
Oh
my
shit.
gosh.
Wow.
Dude,
Wow,
what is this
Sundance.
game?
Nice aim.
this. This is
Oh,
what they call the
shit.
juke.
Okay, half health. It's something.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah,
That's
that
why
turret is
T-Smart
doing work.
being revealed within Rudeclient's vision. Understanding now.
Yeah, but Rude's got
Power
the
of what's
commander
happening.
health, so.
dang, it's anybody's game.
Those docs of shit in the factory hurt so much.
Dude, look at this factory's.
Dude, the
He's
factories are
like,
not
yeah,
there.
Fred.
Oh, he's finally
It's
moved.
getting more
Turret, a
Oh,
little bit of
finally.
turret fire hitting Rude's commander. Is he going to use the boombots for that? or
He's got a
will he
tank with
back it up?
commander, yeah.
The
Oh, look at the
problem, though,
combat
is
fabs.
he can't constantly tank. The commander only
Sure
has
you
so
can.
much
Just-
health.
if you
These
build
walls are
walls
great,
forever.
but they're completely
Yeah, he's building
stopping
walls
us from
forever.
advancing.
He's just trying to build up boombots, but these docks in the back.
The thing is, the
Oh,
boombots.
oh, no, no,
Oh no!
Assuming, of course, they aren't completely overtaken.
Oh
Good God!
The spikes!
Come on, man.
That
Rude!
turret is sneaking between the walls. Rude, you simply. Oh, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
looking
Rude,
forward
build
to
a
my group. I
vehicle
can't help you
factory.
anymore.
And start spamming infernos with it.
It's stuck in the
A
middle.
vehicle
Rude,
factory,
you're
not a
still
bot
taking massive
factory.
damage to the commander's face. You're going to want to be slightly out of range of the
Hey, the
turrets.
bot factory has no more than
Zach more
save. You'd rather
health.
do it?
Just sitting the commander in front of the turret.
Oh, he is building a vehicle factory. I was wrong. He was
That's
just
why.
in a
Rude,
place I
you're
never
going to need
expected.
to back that commander up soon
You just
because
sit
you're
in the
running out of
commander in front
HP
of the
by now.
turret.
What is this commander
Damn.
doing? It's dancing.
Oh.
It's dancing. You dance. It's not
Scared,
even
man. What the
shooting
heck?
properly. Oh, he's building sparks out of it. Weird.
I don't know
I'm
what
waiting
I'm
for
watching.
Rude to realize what's going on.
I know what I'm watching. I'm
Finally,
watching a thing of beauty.
Information is key for this part of the match because this could be, depending on like the next steps that they take, this could be the beginning or the end
It is
like
the
that.
end.
It's the end. Boys backing up into a...
Oh, we
No,
got the
it's not
Grenz
good.
out
Oh.
now. Might actually be the play
Yes,
here.
we're taking the commander's rage. The commander trying to get somewhere safe.
Boombots. Oh, there's a bunch of boombots in the base,
chase
but
is on.
there's docks in the way.
commander is pushing with the Greds, causing there to be cover fire for the Greds.
We're at 12%.
Against it.
11%, 10%, 9%.
Do anything but push back against impossible odds. And the second he does, Sundance will probably turn around.
3, 2, and a 1. Can you dance? And 0.
Bazinga.
All right.
There were mines.
GG.
GG.
You lost so many boombots. I'm so
I
sorry.
mean,
Well played.
I feel like taking the laser turret for a minute was the issue.
Yeah, you did good.
That's such a weird game.
I know. That's why we do it.
Didn't even get third.
All right, guys.
Select starting location.
Oh, and Marshall wants to get some games in after the tournament. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. My voice is a little bit sore, and we're starting to pretty intense already. Okay, so strategies. Nimzo knows to go orbital, and Ferret, like, I don't know, like, Nimzo says is probably way more familiar with orbital now. But it's like I see them both going kind of at the same time and just spreading out across the planets. Alright, spawning in the south we have Nimzo, and then in the north we have in the red Ferretmaster.
Yes, orange versus red in a naval orbital game. And
Yep.
land. It's all the above.
And
It's
we're-
a crazy map. We got gas, we got moon, we got everything.
And we're already seeing you know, the Andreas build, the one that killed Nimzo on this map by Andreas, famously. Vehicle factory into naval. We'll see if he throws down orbital third or not. But Ferretmaster playing a pretty strong build, you know. Energy second, again. I mean, energy first. He likes that energy. So he's going to go into 4 fabs and then go into air factory. I think this is too many power fabs to go into naval. He needs to scout out immediately that Nimzo is not playing with any air and not overbuild on fighters. I would just say build the 1 scout, get that off, and then just play right into naval. Because controlling naval on this map is pretty important. I think they are both aware of the changes that occurred recently. Piranha's got a range nerf, and Orcas no longer can hit subs, so kind of major deal. Well, Orcas no longer have torpedoes at all. Alright, the scout's going. He is building a fighter second. Don't know if he'll cancel. He just skimmed across. I don't think he saw more than that. I'm gonna see what he has on his vision.
He didn't see a single thing.
Yeah,
Now he
vehicle.
sees
Okay,
everything.
so he sees the entire strategy. Let's see if he builds a third fighter, if he knows to cancel it. And he is safe with his fabs right now. Like, Nimzo's not going to send out any sorties at all. But yeah, piranhas are streaming across the map. The commander can fend off these piranhas pretty easily, but they could be annoying if he lets them. Ferret is taking the metal lead, and Nimzo is going into orbital straight away. We also see Nimzo doing some reclaim with one of his fabs. Alright, so, yep, Ferret went right into an Icarus, and is going into bombers now. Going straight, just kind of going to use his air to play. The first air fab is going to go straight for this air Icarus. It's going to go straight for the fab and pick that off. And yeah, Ferret, with the information he has, he's doing the exact right reaction that he needs.
Well, Nimzo's commander say at the fab, it doesn't, the fabric goes down.
We're seeing orcas out. But we're seeing
Orcas
orcas
from
as
both?
well. Yeah, both of them. I think they want to push away piranhas with the orcas, but you only need 1 or 2 orcas. More than that, then it's a problem. You need to start spamming subs. Do they both know that? Orcas don't fire torpedoes anymore. We might be in a weird situation where they're both spamming orcas. First person to build the sub wins the game. Alright, well, Air Faber first from Nimzo, and efficiency super low. And Ferret's just right behind him. He actually has the eco to afford going into an orbital launcher, so he'll be chasing Nimzo immediately. Let's see where Nimzo sends that. So he's sending it to the moon right away. And, ooh, bombers coming in. They didn't do the damage he needed, though. Let's just see that again real quick. Yeah, didn't get any of the Fabers that he needed. Oh, and Sparks coming in and doing critical damage to Nimzo's eco. Nimzo cannot afford to lose any mechs, and he just lost 2. Ferret's gonna take a key advantage. But we do have an orbital Faber on the map for Nimzo. And Ferret, he's chasing immediately with an Avenger. Ferret is really playing the proper PAX Frontier meta. We'll see if Nimzo can get that 1 max and then flick away just in time. Avenger's coming in. Yeah, he pulls away. Builds the mechs, pulls away. Very irritating strategy, but works well if you can stay on top of it. And now Nimzo, he's putting his commander into the water. That is the right move.
He might even be calm pushing Ferret, actually.
Yeah,
Ferret's got a stronger land presence here, but Nimzo's going for this calm push.
Yeah, he's going for the calm push. He can do a lot of damage that way. And
might
I think
pull it off, honestly, against Ferret.
Yeah.
Narwhal's trading with subs, not ideal. Although
Ferret's sending out an orbital fab as well. It's starting to get all over the place here. Like, so many places to keep track of, even though they have so few forces. This is kind of the name of the game of PAX Frontier. Everything going all over the place.
Yeah, it's crazy. Ferret's gone. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Ferret's not spending his eco well. And
everywhere.
Yeah, the commander's there. I don't think Ferret's going to lose his commander himself, but I do think that he's going to lose the water. He's going to lose a lot of energy. Yeah. And Ferret's building.
See the commander. Oh, he sees a comm. How's Ferret going to respond to this? He's just going to run away.
He's running away. Okay. Yeah, and we see on the other planets, Nimzo is able to get his orbital fab, and it just plopped down. And is building more mechs, and it's now building a teleporter. Ferret's getting a teleporter on one of the moons as well.
Ferret counter building torpedo launchers. Nimzo is going tertiary naval.
Yeah.
We're gonna see some. I think we're gonna see some Leviathans and then some Kaijus.
Yep.
Maybe a Kraken. I don't think we're gonna see that many Typhoons.
We see
because he doesn't need them.
Yeah, we see the torpedo launcher put down, and Nimzo's gonna put his own down, but Ferret's got the Orca to outrange. Yeah, he's gonna turret creep him.
Ferret is out macroing Nimzo. I didn't think I would see this.
He's not spending his metal, man, and he's gonna lose his energy.
He's still out macroing him a little bit. He's got more factories, more fabs, more metal.
He does have a big force in the backside. That's gonna kill some more metal.
And he's got more units. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ferret's orbital Faber on the moon just got sniped by an Avenger. Really paying attention there. Although Nimzo's own Faber just built a teleporter and it's not doing anything else. He is on the metal planet as well. Built 2 mechs there with another Faber. We do see though that Ferret is taking the gas giant. He's got a Faber there with some Avengers. We'll see if he gets an anchor down and gets some jigs going.
Faber seems to be bugged out a little bit. That's rough.
Yep, or just not ordered. And yeah,
it's ordered.
Yeah, these
yeah. Ferret needs to keep turtling with these torpedo launchers.
Yeah, he does.
Can't be running away. He can't give Nimzo the naval like this. This is really bad.
I think he's gonna have to. I think he's gonna have to escape or take it to the center of the planet.
He should he could hold this a little more and turtle up.
I don't know, man. Like,
and then go to air and just dunk on the naval.
Yeah, he's not using his orbital.
He could easily hold this.
Yeah, go tier 2 bots, get that out. That tier 2 factory though is
I'd say air because tier 2 bots aren't exactly stellar performing against tier 2 naval.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
tier 2 air, you get some hornets out.
Yeah, the air.
Orc on the comm for Ferret.
Or the worms.
Against Ferret.
Yeah, he's taking some damage. Damage that he can't afford to take,
be...
really. All these drifters coming in, though. But there is one kind of torpedo that works against them. The commander torpedoes.
Yeah.
Does clear out a lot of stuff, though. And get some damage onto the...
Ferret needs to spend
Ferret's
his
pushing
metal.
forward. Why is he pushing forward?
His metal, and he's gonna...
He thinks he has an
advantage. This is a crazy place from Ferret. What's he doing?
That might get him killed. And there's
there's
an anchor above.
Dude, that's getting you killed.
Oh no, but that's too much. Yeah, that's too many subs. Oh, Ferret. You lost before you could even play it out. Oh no. Ferret.
Oh my gosh.
Was he just on the gas giant, like looking for somewhere else?
Ferret was outplaying him, I think. Ferret could have had that in the bag.
I don't think he had it in the bag. I think Nimzo was starting to stabilize on other.
He could have had it. He could have had it.
I think this was an even game, but he just kind of threw it
there. There's a few misplays.
Yeah.
Like that one.
And
Ferret was outplaying Nimzo in terms of macro. Like he had more map control.
I disagree, man. But
what can you read, dude? Look at the economy bar.
The economy was that Ferret wasn't spending, and
yeah, but he had more factories too.
Oh, he did kill his power too, though. Yeah,
that was a bit more.
All right, well, yeah, that's what happened. And oh yeah, those Avengers are gonna kill that anchor. Dang. Well, what a first round. We'll go.
That was
kind of a blunder there. That's what this map is, though. It's very hectic. Like, you're playing on all sorts of different surfaces. So many things to keep track of. Naval, land, everything just can go wrong so quickly.
Yeah. I think Ferret's tiredness caught up to him that game.
Yeah, Kaijus were coming out too, though. That was a big deal.
Yeah, he just had to turtle up a little more in the water and then rush out to air, and Nimzo was countered completely. The orbital Ferret was keeping control of the orbital. Nimzo had a teleporter, but he just had to hold the navy with his metal lead.
Since I did not stop you going 3+ planets, I was fucked if long game. Yeah, Ferret thought he was screwed long game. Scout before combo. Alright. What's our second? They're like, what's taking him so long? We got places to be. So, Alloy, break it down for me.
Alloy, it's just a very hectic mech. There's a lot of important positions on it. Like, we see this one, this is a common position people like to go for early. There's also this kind of area of the map, and there's this area as well. They're all really important positions to hold.
Yeah,
whoever holds these three tends to pull ahead.
Yeah, this map has just one super long battle line, but it doesn't cover the entire planet. It's like 70% of the planet. Are we gonna see comm walking? You did mention that if they put a comm in the center there, that's a strong strat. But do you think these two players will risk their comms in that way?
I don't think we're gonna see any comm walking in this game. It's a macro map. Well, my mouse sensitivity went up really high.
Okay.
We're gonna
technical difficulties, everybody.
I don't think we're gonna see any comm walking. I fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna see very straight up airplay, some ground pushing.
We see a boom bot first from Nimzo, and Ferret might be vulnerable to that because Ferret keeps going the 1 energy opening with 4 fabbers, really favoring that.
What we will see, I think, maybe Colonels.
Yeah, let's see if he gets the scout in.
I'd like to see Colonel play in this match.
Yeah, Colonels.
Yeah.
Sorry, but Grizzly was not in this tournament, so I don't think we're gonna see that. But yeah, so we got the boom bot there and the scout coming. It's a pretty smart identifier by Nimzo to see that Ferret was going 1 energy every time, and Ferret, he's not opening with the factory. I think he's just going to pick off this this fab here, but it's not going to be too big a deal. Like Nimzo, he's on 3, Ferret was on 4, but just got that sniped out. And I think the game's just going to stabilize from there.
Yeah.
It all depends on when the next when the 4th fab comes for each of them. Ferret is still, he's splitting up into 2 different locations, but Nimzo's not doing any more pressure. I think yep, Ferret's sending his scout over. He might run that into a fighter if he's not paying attention though. Does he? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, doesn't notice. Gets that picked off. So yeah, Ferret can feel a little bit vulnerable here, you know, like got an early fab sniped and is kind of playing blind, so kind of give it the advantage to Nimzo right now. He's kind of got more information. But we do see the 4th fabber coming out for Ferret. Well, the replaced fabber. And we just see Nimzo, he's on... I see his 4th fabber somewhere, but I don't know what he's making. Yeah, it's still being made. But they're pretty identical on production so far. Ferret taking a slight lead on production, but I still give the advantage to Nimzo. Nimzo does see what Ferret is doing.
Yeah. Ferret? Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, the grouped up fighters there. And
Oh no,
takes the
that was
air
a bad
advantage.
trade.
Yep. Puts up an emergency turret, but it's a laser turret, not an anti-air. And we see the bomber coming out for Nimzo, identifying that he took the air advantage. We do see 2 air factories from Ferretmaster though, and only 1 from Nimzo. Nimzo really loves playing with 2 air factories, so I'm kind of surprised that he only has 1 queued.
Yeah, it's going for
Yeah, he doesn't have
bots.
another. Yeah, he doesn't have another air factory queue. He's just gonna rely on pure fighter.
Look at all these bots he has queued up. Wow.
Yeah. I think
Ferret's
Ferret's
one
feeling
more
very
cool
depressed about
thing.
this game, but he's not that far behind. And he does pick up a major group of docks over here. Very big pickup. There was 9 in there, there's now only 2. It's gonna get the bomber killed for its efforts though. But
Ferret has a very small amount of air considering his build, and he's using his air very strangely. He's definitely got a lot more air than Nimzo in his build.
oh, he tried to micro that and
just
just lost
full
his
aggro.
spark there. Yeah. Sparks, a lot of sparks from Ferret. Not exactly bad against a lot of dock spam coming from Nimzo.
Yeah. Nimzo's taking the metal lead. He's floating it.
Oh, we see 5. We
We
see 5 docks coming here. There's only 2 in defense for Ferret over here. I think he's gonna get the factory. Yeah,
Yeah,
but losing the
Fox's going up
fabbers
it.
is gonna be very irritating.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
it's
that's-
up, and the ant's
Up.
going down, so... Just swing around. Oh, he's just going right into metal, but not the play. Alright, so we see a build-up over here, but the ants are down. And ants can chew apart docks if they can't get on top of them. Alright, more pickoffs. And Nimzo kills 1, though. But
Nimzo realizes
loses
he
like
can't
8
hold this
docks for
hill.
his troubles.
I said hill. It's not a hill. It's literally like completely flat.
Yep,
His
and
cluster.
Nimzo loses his forward position. Has a lot of docks just kind of sitting here, but there are sparks in attendance.
Ferret loses a bomber to Nimzo's Galata turret.
I wonder when they're going to go into tier 2. I think it's about time.
Nimzo's
They're gonna
air
consider.
control is being
Ooh.
lost.
Even trades. But it will advantage
Yeah, but
Ferret in the
Ferret's
Vanguard.
got air control now.
Yeah. Loses a max for the troubles, though.
Ferret has got to get those bombers out.
Yeah, and these docks around here are just kind of being a
Some
real
breakers.
thorn in his side. And he's got grenadiers down. Curious indeed.
Nimzo's raiding like crazy. with
Yeah,
these
we
docks,
just see
man.
a steady stream of docks just pushing forward relentlessly. But Ferret, he's doing fine. He kicked Nimzo out of another part of the map. And Nimzo has been stalling on eco at certain points. Building up just mass bots. I don't know how I feel about that because like mass bots is good for all this raiding, but if Ferret can stabilize, get, you know, more factories up, get like a real line of sparks and ants, it'll just make all these docks obsolete.
And it's going for tier 2 bots as well.
Yeah, Nimzo's finally starting up a tier 2 bot. Good timing, 7 minutes. into the game.
Nimzo's also making stingers for the bombers that Ferret is transitioned into.
He tried to micro that one stinger, but it was just not enough. And yeah, Ferret has been able to get some pretty good value off of that.
Look at that fabric count though. Nimzo's 16 fabrics to Ferret's 8.
Yeah, gets a vehicle factory over here. I think that's actually important because Nimzo's going to start pushing this side with his docks. Try and see if he has another weakness, but Ferret's going to start stabilizing.
Yeah, Ferret's using his air advantage while he can. I think it's very possible to see a Colonel play from Nimzo because of all this air.
Yeah.
That'll wreck the air, and Ferret can't do anything about it.
I don't know, he plays it pretty traditional with... He's very confident in his ghillie use. His ghillies are really good. Lots of value.
These bots don't look very traditional for this map. I think he's trying something new. I think he feels confident having a leg up in the finals. He's trying out this newer thing.
Eco is exactly the same. Army value slightly favoring Nimzo. Certainly has a lot more units, but that's all taken up in docks and stingers. This may be a problem over here. We got 6 docks coming in from Ferret trying to expand over there. But yeah, we see some docks slip in.
Hunting these fabbers.
Yeah, he's really just putting a lot of pressure
every
on.
single bomb in that.
Tries to clear up that massive force, but Nimzo splits in time and just kills all the bombers.
Ferret's getting a lot more bombers now. I think he realizes he's got a lot more air production than Nimzo does.
Yeah.
And he should capitalize on that as soon as he can.
Yeah. I think he's scared about something. He's got a lot of vehicle factories over here, and that can definitely push in and do a lot of damage. Because Nimzo's just sending all his army just straight forward.
Yeah, I don't think Nimzo's made a single vehicle factory this entire game. Ferret's been getting good trades this whole time, and actually Ferret's actually now ahead in army value.
Yeah, he got a lob down. Just to, you know, have a bit more docks flavor in his fights.
Ferret got a lob down?
Yeah, he got a lob down on the side. He's using it. Although we just see Nimzo just suddenly take a 50 metal advantage.
Yeah, but he's floating that advantage, so...
Oh, he is, yeah, that's a serious float. He's getting the tier 2 down, though, so that'll help alleviate that. And Ferret's going into his tier 2 factory now. 3 fabbers and 1 commander on it, so it'll take a little bit.
Late, yeah.
Oh, we do see a colonel!
Yeah,
Colonel's coming out.
I knew it was a colonel.
Wow, what a call.
Let's see if this colonel play works out for Nimzo.
I mean, yeah, it could work.
I think it's got potential. It depends on this tier 2 timing from Ferret and
Grizzly in the chat is just
having a
gonna
seizure.
it's absolutely in love with Nimzo. Take him out to a nice candlelit dinner afterwards. But yeah, it's
wow, candles.
All right,
but yeah, lead is ahead of Nimzo now.
We see these front lines. Nobody's really taken the front yet. Like Nimzo's trying to get kind of a stronghold of anti-air over here. That's about it.
This is a very important. Oh my gosh, that was
controlling. Yeah, these
look at the
belter
army count.
placements.
Ferret is very ahead in this game because Nimzo might have the economy lead, but Ferret's got the army lead, and he has mostly.
But does he have the colonel lead?
No, he doesn't.
No. Yeah, just so much action all across the front lines, like literal front lines. But this massive push over here.
Yeah, Nimzo cannot. I don't think Nimzo can do anything about that push.
Yeah, no.
Definitely lose some factories.
There's some pelters and some walls and turrets on the back line, so that could, you know, whittle it down if Ferret doesn't notice. But he's going to bypass it and go straight forward. And there's 85 docks in here, but there's Infernos, Sparks, and a million ants over here. That's going to clean it up. And yeah, he's going to kill this forward position. On the other side, though. Go ahead.
Nimzo's not going to be able to kill this push.
Yeah.
I think Ferret could push into base. Oh, Nimzo got a Colonel and a tier 2 Fabber.
Yeah, he's sending the Colonel forward and going into tier 2 Fabber next.
This Colonel's going to be important. We'll have to see it. Oh, that bombing run of that Doc's Horde was massive. He didn't have to do that, but it definitely softened that blob up. Now we see the Colonel Okay, the Colonel's... He wants to defend with the Colonel. Oh, he's getting some turrets up. He knows that if he gets those turrets, he can lag. Okay. He's getting a triple laser turret up there. Okay. Oh, maybe not. He just wants to Rambo in.
Oh, yeah, Colonel going. Sorry, I was a little AFK there for a sec, but yeah, the Colonel's doing real work, and Ferret's like, what? But the answer is tier 2 vehicles. Levelers just slap Colonels around.
Honestly, what Ferret has now in terms of ground force, especially if it combines an air attack and a ground attack against the Colonels are just going to fall apart.
Yeah,
unless they build up some turtle defenses.
The front
we see Ferret take a metal lead now.
Yeah, the front line's crumbling for Nimzo. His army's just so flimsy, like just way too much docks, and they don't hold up against real vehicle like pushes here. I mean, he had the defenses, but Ferret pushed it down.
He really committed. He committed to all these raids, but he should have transitioned, I feel, into real units.
Yeah.
It's
however,
teleporter play from Ferret. Where's the teleporter? Oh, he's coming up here. Wow.
Nimzo is going into tier 2 eco. Ferret does not have tier 2 eco. So there's a long game being played by Nimzo if he can hold on. But I mean, these pushes, there's a Colonel, one solo Colonel. He's not using it at the moment. It could take some mechs for him. He does kill one of the pushes. These 3 slammers here, they'll do some damage, but I don't think they'll do like critical damage that Ferret wants with it. But it's still a thorn in Nimzo's side, and he's got a lot of thorns in his side. If Eagle's pushing over here, like, it's not just the front line that Nimzo is losing. He's losing these secondary lines just behind it. And Ferret, he's nearly locked down nearly all of these secondary lines. I mean, sure, Nimzo's got a little bit of counter rating, but yeah, it's a problem. Oh, look at this. Our first serious Uber tier 3 turret in the game.
Oh no, that poor tank army's gonna get.
But they're probably gonna get on top of it first. Like that turret, the rotation speed of the turret is too slow. Like look how slow it turns. Oh, he's got walls in front.
That wall. Oh gosh, here goes the turret.
Oh, turret's going.
Minigun turret.
And it's just shredding. Oh, and now the pelters are coming back.
They shoot.
Colonel's low health, but it can still build whatever. Alright, Nimzo, he's getting more tier 2 eco up. His second tier 2 extractor is down. Is Ferret going into tier 2 eco? Yeah, he does have a fab down with it, and is assisting it. No, he's not assisting it, but yeah, his first tier 2 eco is going down.
Big bomber run on Nimzo's army. That flattened so many units.
I didn't see that in time.
Really punishing Nimzo.
Yeah, like Nimzo's usually one for airplay, but where are his air factories? He's only got one, and that's it.
Yeah. One air factory on this map of all maps is really strange.
Yeah.
I think you could do it maybe, but...
Oh, there's such a huge force. I mean, it's all tier 1 and it can get cleaned up efficiently by slammers if Nimzo's careful, but...
That tier 2 factory is definitely going down.
Yeah, the tier 2 factory. I mean, there's a counter push over here, and it's got some slammers and it's got some real heavy hitters, but... Yeah, and
Ferret's air's going to clean that up.
Yeah, we see the slammers microing over here, but they're slowly getting picked off too. Yeah, I don't see this tier 2 factory surviving. And I mean, there's a Colonel over here is doing things. Oh, and so many bot factories. Overwhelming. I think Ferret's got this one. We're going to go to a game 3, I believe.
Yeah.
There's still a chance for Nimzo. Don't hold out on him too yet, but... This is not looking pretty. I mean, there is a serious force in the backside over here that Ferret needs to dislodge.
Ferret cannot ignore that force.
Can't ignore it forever.
Can't ignore that.
He's focusing on the tier 2 factory. Yep, goes it down. Colonel goes down, and that... yeah, we got the 2 pelters. The tier 3 turret goes down. Yeah, and...
Ferret sees the push coming into his base. His air's dying to Grenadiers.
Yep. Yeah, Grenadiers can hit it, and those stingers in the back kind of cleaned up quite a bit there. Ferret has no...
We're gonna see a tier 2 Ferret snipe from Nimzo.
I don't know. Like, yeah, the tier 2 eco is going to go down.
Yeah, tier 2 Ferret snipe from Nimzo. That's great to see.
But, I mean, Ferret's way more in, like, Nimzo's kind of touching Ferret in inappropriate ways, but Ferret's touching Nimzo everywhere. He's like he's all the way deep.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, no more weird jokes. This is a Christian stream. Wait, why are there so many stingers over here? You're desperate to get stingers, and that slammer is just cleaning them up. Oh, yeah, I think this is it. Nimzo's on 144, on 75 metal. Maybe he could reduce some reclaim. There's a bunch of rubble everywhere, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just holding back, lost the tier 2. Has no tier 2 forces at all on the map anymore. Yeah,
Dang,
Ferret. Like, I thought Nimzo was going to be scary in this match, and, you know, Ferret was saying he was concerned, you know, and we said, like, Ferret doesn't really macro as hard, but in this game, like, Nimzo was kind of the cheesy one. He got the boombot out first, but Ferret just came in and just slammed him in this game. Just raw macro, like Nimzo was putting a lot of bots in, but
dang.
Ferret held the line, stabilized, and just...
Nimzo's desperately trying to
orbital
get a snipe.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I think this is GG.
He's giving the kill.
Yeah, we're going to go to a game 3. And
wow, this is very, very close.
And
they're trading games for the whole tournament.
GG. Yeah, we'll give them the big GGs.
Yeah.
We got a series here, and I don't know what's going to happen on game 3. It is on... what's our third map? It is on Kelvin. Yeah. So Kelvin... Oh wait, no, I was thinking of a different map. It's still kind of a similar idea. Strategic locations, lots of lanes. There's these naval lanes as well, like 2 of them that you could utilize. And a lot of strategy. I think this favors Nimzo, but we just saw a scary Ferret. Yeah, this one... Yeah, it wasn't the same one that I was thinking of. I think I was thinking of Twin Peaks, actually.
Oh, this one is crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking of Twin Peaks, and that map has its own problems. But yeah, this one... this could snowball one way or another, or we could have a very intense strategic map. But we're going to have to see, like... Both players are pretty tense.
I think it favors both players because it favors strategic playing and it also favors macro because of the metal count. So
yeah,
it depends on who can
it's all about the beginning moves. Yeah, if you can lock down your areas, you need to just pick up parts of the map that you know you're going to lock down and then understand other parts of the map that you are not going to win with. Oh, we got Lolo here. Yeah, good old Lolo. Well, hopefully he joins us in future tournaments. I think Lolo can go to the semifinals easily and even take games off these guys.
Yeah, I think he could. I mean, no, I never lose against Lolo in 1v1s, and I've lost against Nimzo and Ferret, so I think Lolo is going to get...
Yeah, I think... Well, he gets farmed. I do farm him, too.
I farm him a lot, yeah.
That's good.
He could take games off a Client, though. He could kill Client, he could kill Sundance for sure.
Definitely a semifinals player. But not a finals player.
Nah, he won't make it to the finals.
And that's if we don't have like Nick or Kiwi randomly show up too, just to add to the insanity. But no, Kiwi's being a bitch and is playing team ranked games just randomly. And Nick, he probably overslept or something. Who knows? But he occasionally misses tournaments, but when he shows up, he shows up with a bang for sure. All right, so.
Nick had to work.
All right, so yep, this map, gonna see a lot of very, very fragile play, a lot of intensity. Both of them going bot first. Nothing new to see. Yeah, who do you give this advantage to? I don't really know.
I kind of want to say Ferret, but it could easily go to Nimzo too.
Yeah,
Ferret's a good strategic player. He knows the areas he needs to focus most of the time.
Yeah.
Although there's a crap ton of metal. We have 84 metal on this planet.
I give Nimzo a 60-40 edge, just because Nimzo always has a game plan going into each of these maps, a different one, whereas Ferret plays a bit more standard, and that helped him on this map, but it didn't help him in the previous map as much. And on this map, I feel like you need a specific game plan just to win. Because there's just so many of these forward positions that you need to get to and hold. But we're seeing pretty standard. 4 fabs from Ferret, and the 3 from Nimzo. Ferret playing a little bit more economic again, but Nimzo does not have the aggressive follow-up that he had before. He is getting a spark though, so we might see a spark next, coming up in the factory. Fighter still. Oh, how'd he get that fab over? Did he run a fab all the way over? I did not see that. But Ferret scouted it and is moving forward. Now I give the advantage to Ferret. Nimzo had a game plan.
We see a Pelican drop here.
Yeah, we could see a Pelican drop. Nimzo had the game plan to get this forward position, but Ferret, steady as ever, sees it. Nimzo does see this over here though, so he might drop it.
Ferret is not aware of the scout.
But he's gonna run into it on accident.
Ferret,
yes. Lucky! And he sees this other scout too. Oh, he doesn't pick that off. Okay.
Ferret is playing this very well. I don't want to play against him after watching this.
Yeah, it's a scary Australian. He
Yeah.
And don't mess with the snakes. Alright, a little lone dox here, could pick that off as well. But yeah, like it's still even right now, but Ferret is gonna take an eco lead. He's got some expansions secured. He's getting his first proxy down. And
this one dox trying to pick out the fabbers.
Nope.
They're defended. Not gonna happen.
Nope. Yeah, like Nimzo's first 2 strategic plays, get a fabber forward on that one expansion location here and do a drop play. Both of those failed.
Oh,
like,
that's rough.
All right, but we're gonna see the third play here. Yeah, in the wrong leg. I would have preferred it over here where there's actually metal to contest, but I mean, all it does is cut this off. I mean, you can get 2 piranhas and a narwhal and lock it down forever. Oh, we got bombers though. Oh no, it's killing everything.
Oh my gosh, Ferret's bombing it.
Wait, what's with the bombs? Ah! Yeah. Oh, Nimzo just didn't see it until the last second. Lost all 3.
Denied. Wow, Ferret seems to be very in control of this game.
Yeah, this is real pressure. Okay, I was wrong about this. Like Nimzo, he had the tactics, but they just collapsed under the weight of Ferret's.
Ferret is so good at denying everything you want to do, and that's why I hate playing against him.
Yeah, and lost the bomber to the stinger as well. This little 3-force is probably gonna go be even more of a problem too. He's got the air advantage.
He's slipping another fabber here.
Yeah.
Looks like.
All right, we'll see if these 3 docs can hold. No, they can't.
He's relentless. He gets the fabber anyway, and he wins the air trade too. Oh,
wins the air trade barely. I mean,
what a crazy trade from Ferret.
Ferret's he's not spending his eco though.
He's not spending his eco at all. The unit count though, because of these bombs, is substantial.
Oh yeah, he's triple his army. And Ferret's getting the naval expansion on the right position.
We should go.
Spooky. Nimzo can come back, but he is definitely behind now. And Ferret, he's probably feeling very confident right now. Like
Ferret is playing for the big lake naval here. That's a good play.
Yep.
He could get a total of 8 metal. Yeah, 8 metal if he gets that lake. So that's really important. This one's only 6 metal.
Secures those locations.
And then if you get like stingrays up, you get this area too completely, or typhoons.
Yeah. Nimzo's still trying though. He's getting a spark into this location, if he notices it, and a spark and 2 docs into that location. There's some counterplay still. There's always movement, and Ferret is not spending his metal lead. Nimzo's caught up in his metal lead.
Yeah, Ferret is ahead in factories, and Ferret's finally spending his metal lead.
Yeah, I don't feel
less fabbers, but Ferret's taking the important locations. He's taking this location faster than Nimzo is.
Yeah,
I mean he's a little later to it, but he's got more fabbers there.
Yeah,
getting raised in the right places. These fabbers are gonna get shut down completely by Ferret. I mean that's what
yeah, we do see vehicles forward though.
Nimzo's units just don't seem to be in position. There's another fabber snipe.
Loses the air trade though.
Yeah.
Loses there, and he's.
This.
He's gonna idle his.
He's AFKing over Galata. That's
Oh no!
Ferret.
Do not give Nimzo an air lead. Oh no. Okay, Nimzo has an air lead, and Nimzo plays godly with his air if he has a lead.
Nimzo's rating here as well.
Brutal engage. Nimzo has now got the air lead. Okay, this is not over yet, and it definitely not over. Nimzo just counter-rated over here, has some hits. Alright, Piranha's over here. He's cleaning him up with the Bumblebee slowly. Loses the mechs, though. Orca coming in. He should probably not get a second Orca, unless he's going to keep it in the backside, and get some Narwhals, and get a Naval Fab and get those 4 secured, because that's his position.
Yeah, definitely.
We see some tank engagements now.
Not going to be good for Ferret, though. Nimzo, air. 2-2 air from Nimzo.
Oh.
This could be deadly.
You give
Ferret.
Nimzo an air lead, he takes a mile with it.
Oh, that could be very scary.
Okay.
Nimzo
just killed some expansions here, like killed some fabs. Although I think Ferret's gonna clean that up, but Ferret's only got a 10 metal lead now. All right, I'm curious about this position. This is like a weird area, and they both like are kind of turtling up on the platforms here.
The amount of fabric snipes Ferret has got. Nimzo,
but Nimzo's still half on the army lead. His value is not too far behind, but look at this. No anti-air here, so Nimzo needs to clean it up, but he's so busy elsewhere.
Yeah, I think going to the lake and Nimzo's outplaying Ferret because Teacher Air, it's gonna clap these Teacher bots, and Ferret's not exactly.
Yeah, he's not anti-aired up. He's trying to get some anti-air into the locations. He actually does have a bit of. Oh, wait, no, that's a turret. I can't read these icons. But you know, he's got some anti-air. But if Nimzo surprise him with some Hornets or like 10 Kestrels, they'll just clean right through.
Yeah, Tutu Air is up from Nimzo. Stable economy as well. Ferret is spending like crazy. He's got a Fabric lead now and a factory lead over Nimzo. Hornets from Nimzo. This is important.
Hornets.
He's got to scout this or he dies. That's how Hornets work. You've got to scout them.
Major army here. They're gonna get cleaned up, but oh wait, are they? No. Nimzo just miscontrolled. Lost all his bombers and can't clean it up anymore. They're gonna get the damage done and they can do more.
This push is very, very important for Ferret. He's got to make that count, and it looks like it is counting.
We see some more hits over here.
Ferret that come out.
Oh, the stingers though, they're gonna go down.
Oh, the Faber snipes from Ferret are just relentless this game.
These guys are just taking hits. Ferret's securing the lake like he wanted though. He's gonna secure this forward position.
Hornets out. Hornets out.
All right, Hornets are out.
Hornets are out from Nimzo.
I think I would have preferred Kestrels because they move so much faster. Hornets are slow unless he's gonna go for some major sort of damage base or a commander kill. He could go for a commander kill.
I think he's going for a commander kill. He's got the Fireflies out. This is very important. Ferret's got to scout this.
Yeah, Ferret does have more air factories up, though. He's got 4 up from... What's Nimzo playing with? He's playing with 3 and a tier 2 air factory. There's some forces over here.
Versus army. This is important.
Can Nimzo defend? Nimzo needs to Uber cannon. He's not using his Uber cannon. Is he going to make the same mistake again? Oh my gosh! It's the same thing with the map on the coin. What is he doing? And he's dead! Nimzo did not see that. He was so focused on his Hornet micro that...
Man. Nimzo was trying to snipe, but he got sniped.
Ferret just killed him with that random... Game. And he was getting Locust too. Oh.
Ferret.
Jeez, okay.
Proving everybody, including himself, wrong and winning the tournament. Wow. What a set of games.
Yeah.
That was a crazy
He was so
final.
close to death. He wasn't building Gillies from that. Gillies can push back Hornets, but Nimzo could have done fine against that if he Uber cannoned, but he ran straight into Infernos. Okay, well, GG. Thanks for watching, everybody. Joining me and Broom on. We had, a few disappointing games, but a lot of good games.
I gotta talk to them about after that.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's trend down. Yo, that was
What?
crazy game.
Nimzo, unmute me mic.
Did Ferret win?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Alright, Nimzo, Ferret, you won! How do you feel beating Nimzo with the fact that he doesn't know where his comp is?
I mean,
2 games in a row, like, or 2 games after him like that. That was.
Yeah. Although.
That's pretty
I mean, I was a bit more confident after the second game, but payback for the first game. Where he jumps to me.
Yeah.
The cheeky storm. Sorry.
Oh, it's my guys.
Nimzo,
Oh,
were you like flustered after Ferret scouted out your forward fab at the very beginning and killed your transport at all, or were you just kind of playing on? Because we were worried about, like, we said that you had a more dedicated tactics, and Ferret would play more normally, and he just kind of stopped all your tactics until you brought out the Hornets. But then you got your commander. How are you feeling, Nims? Are you tired at all?
Yeah, I'm tired. I mean, I had an unfortunate early game with the combo of Ferret scouting my Pelican twice, just out of pure luck.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to have fun with these games. I could have just played macro and boringly beat Ferret, but that wouldn't have been any fun. So instead, I wanted to go for cheesy strats. So second game, I decided to go all bot.
I was wondering what the
and
fuck was up with that. I'm like, this isn't normal.
Yeah, we were wondering that. We're like, is Nimzo going to transition into boombots? And we appreciated the kernel play. Like, what were you thinking when you saw that kernel come into your face, Ferret?
I was thinking, why is Nimzo throwing?
All right, well, we got that there.
Like, I
And
thought he was going lobs or something to appease Nick.
yeah, Nimzo, you were building Hornets. Were you just aiming to go straight for Ferret's commander right away with those?
Oh
Hornets
yeah,
and stuff?
yeah. Because I mean, I got my fab sniped by the lake, and I think that's when I knew I was in a really poor position and I needed to do some sort of snipe because I wasn't going to come back. Because even though I'd sniped Ferret's fabs back, they had already made a factory, so I was way behind. Plus the time lost from Ferret scouting my one fab at the beginning, I was just in a really bad position.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that just purely macroing would have been the way to go. So instead, I wanted to cheese a quick comp snipe.
I see. Well, it looks like he got his cheese before you did. But yeah, those were really good games. Very happy with how they went. Congratulations, Ferret, on winning. You get many rewards, including the Broomlet Chad role. I get to join Benji in that.
Oh yeah.
You get $25, maybe, if you can figure things out.
Good luck sending that to us.
We'll call it good. All right, thank you all. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna head out now.